Hello, welcome.
What's up,
to
guys?
Hi.
Welcome to another beautiful live stream.
Hi.
I'm awake.
Yes, we're all awake and we're all doing fantastic. Definitely not sick, and my bones definitely don't feel so achy at all. Not in the slightest. I feel delightful. So, how's everyone's Sunday been?
It's been Sunday.
I bet it
Here,
has
can we
been.
move
The microphone over.
slightly, and I feel like I'm far away from it, probably.
I mean, that's probably best because you peek it a lot.
Ah!
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hello.
What's up, people?
Sam, Jinxo, Suki Cat, you were just reading this. Suki Cat, I feel like you read a lot of what we read, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Cup Ramen says I'm gonna eat grass, and that's pretty cool.
What do you think, Suki Cat? Is it good or is it bad?
You're not supposed to eat grass.
Oh, you're also recovering from a cold mood. Dear Muse, Riley, how are we feeling? No, I'm not feeling better. But I don't have to record anything. Because the reason I canceled Wednesday's live stream is Thursday I needed to record something for our video. And I wanted my voice to sound not sick. Does it sound bad, Micah?
Just what sound bad?
You do still sound sick.
No, in the video.
No, video sounds great.
Okay.
Video coming soon.
Yes, it's gonna be great.
Saturday.
Emotional Young has doggies in the chat. Why,
Thank you,
thank
Emotional
you.
Young.
She hits him with a pan? Finished reading this whole thing a while ago. How? What?
After her
Do you
death,
mean all seven
Daisy
chap-
Heidi is
Oh, I
reincarnated
guess
into
it's
the world
completed.
of Why Did the
Huh.
Duke's Daughter Roll Across the Pumpkin Patch? A so-called tragedy novel, where the beautiful heroine, Pietra, indulges in reckless lust and hedonism with 10 ardent suitors. To a
Walking
bitter
of
end.
doom.
Though Daisy is reborn
Maybe.
as a poor commoner in this world, she has one distinctive advantage. I don't think it's a distinctive advantage. After
They just are normal people doing normal people
Yeah.
things, and they're like, I'm at an advantage. And
Anyway,
it's like,
sorry,
no, you
sorry.
just have common sense sometimes.
over others in her second chance at life, she's the author of the original novel.
That's
When
kinda
fate
novel.
brings Daisy into the lives of the novel's heroine, Pietra. I like how we're repeating the first sentence now. And her dashing father, Duke Henstone. Daisy vows to do everything she can to prevent
Duke
future despair.
Henstone sounds like a brand of, like, dairy-free ice cream. Get yourself a Duke Henstone.
Wait, so the main character is the author?
of said novel.
You know, if I
And
woke up...
we know
in
what
the story with no
novels
name.
the novels these are based off of. Typically, their authors are really great people.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're lovely.
always. I know the
They're
author
never
of
just the scum of
Princess's
the earth.
Jewels definitely isn't a pedophile, allegedly. She is, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Hold on. Let me move the keyboard. Okay. Why is that guy kissing a squirrel?
You wouldn't get it.
Okay.
10 suitors. They're all handsome, but also very eccentric. Yeah. He's
What the heck?
We
not
have the
move to
heroic one,
revenge.
the one who fucks flowers, the
The
one who
don't
fucks
say it out loud.
squirrels,
No.
the one
who
who
fucks hands, the religious one, and this really hot stoic guy who likes dolls.
and then the one I hope gets with her.
And
Go-
then the
go
two
up.
most generic men I've ever seen.
Wait,
Go-
1, 2. I want to count them. It was supposed to be 10. 3,
4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Is
Wait,
the
where's
10th
the
suitor
10?
the horse?
That's number 10, I guess.
What an eccentric suitor! Crunch, crunch, crunch.
And then there's the one woman who captured all their hearts. Her.
Yeah.
We know so much about her.
Would she
she's
capture
got
your heart?
she's got the evil bitch smile.
Rose's
With
Rosary
no
says,
teeth?
is one suitor a puppet?
Yes.
Maybe.
Frankly, if I'm being honest, in a perfect world, there would always be a suitor that's a puppet.
Please, not the horse, Arazuku.
An unconventional, tragic novel set in a fictional world.
How is it unconventional? What's unconventional about it?
Why did the Duke's daughter roll across the pumpkin patch?
Is she like fat or something? You don't typically roll. I'm in a mood today, I'm sorry. And I...
No, that's... Gonna get DMCA'd.
Have been reincarnated into this world as a lonely commoner!
Oh no! Being poor? I hate being poor.
We're really trying to get, we're right on the line, so we're really trying to get, worst stream of the year out for you guys. we're really...
I'm trying to be funny, and I think it's just coming across as, like, really bitchy, and I'm sorry. But my shock was only temporary. I know everything that happens in this story.
Glint.
It's just like I won the
glinting
lottery.
here? It's not her eyes, because there's a very definite shadow in front of them.
You know, my
Is it
thing-
her hair?
If I woke up in one of my own novels, I wouldn't be, oh, I have to help my characters do the novel. I'd be like, haha, Ricky's getting beaten up again. Haha.
You'd be the one that drove the car to hit Ricky's mom.
No. The guy walked away without a scratch, Jonah. He'll do time.
He'll do time.
Right.
I quote my Ricky videos unironically, like, daily, and it's so bad. And I can use this knowledge to buy a house,
Rose's
land,
Rosary says, not the light you got me, Gren.
and earn a ton of money. I kind of like the little gingerbready
Yeah, this is
look.
cute.
How are
Like,
you
this
gonna
was
do
actually
that, though?
this was actually drawn,
Yeah.
not
I
copied
like
and
drawn
pasted
art.
like other.
Did she, like, write a stock market, though? Because I feel like if, again, you drop Maddie into the story with no name, you'd just be like, well, it's
I'd
the
steal
60s,
some
I
apples.
guess.
Well, here's the thing. I'd steal some apples, sell the apples, and with the $2 I made selling the apples, I'd buy a house.
Right, the 60s.
Because it's the 60s.
Yeah.
Then I can live happily ever after. Something that wasn't possible for me in my previous life. Or
It'd be
so
really
I thought.
funny if, like, in her this isn't like a published novel. This is like from a binder, like behind her bed from when she was 16.
Empty.
It was a foolish dream.
You know the sound empty makes.
Quick, Jonah, make the sound empty makes. Wallet.
The rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
Social commentary.
Yeah, the
I have to
bitch
own
gets
something
bitcher.
to make it grow. Yeah.
Gloom.
I mean, I'm not gonna make that joke
Sundog
either.
says this is her Twilight fanfiction. No, that's extremely profitable as I understand
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it wasn't. What is it?
50
The-
Shades
Shades of Grey was a
Yeah.
Twilight fanfic.
When did that come out? I feel like it came out when I was still in high school, and now I feel
Oh.
old.
It was it was around then. It was the 2010s.
Okay, so fun fact.
Maru
when I
says Gumball mentioned.
I love Gumball. It's so good. No, I went to Target one Christmas with my older brother, and we were in line, and the lady in front of us, she, like, turned to me and my brother, and she was like, hey, you guys look like you read books, right? And we were both like, yeah, because we were, like, high school and middle school or something.
Yeah.
And, like, she's like, I want to get this for my mother-in-law, but I'm not sure about it. What do you think? And she shows us the book cover, and it's 50 Shades of Grey. And I'm like,
I think
I
she'll
don't-
love it.
I think my older brother was like, yeah, no, she'll really like it. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but I know it's inappropriate from what everyone told me. That same unfair logic applied here, too.
Then that's on you. You can't, like, if you're reincarnating into your novel and you're like,
And
wow,
you wrote
this system is
wait,
so unfair.
You wrote classism into your novel? Oh,
Well,
maybe
there's
that's not
nothing-
stellar.
There's nothing wrong with that. You want interesting stuff to
Rose
happen in your
Beauty,
novel,
we are
but you
reading
know.
Well, no,
Tricked into becoming
Micah,
the heroine's stepmother.
no,
It's
the
just
issue
an
is-
entire sentence.
Is in these novels, the classism is viewed as good.
Yeah, it's never addressed.
No, it's like, oh, well, thank goodness we're rich. Ah, like,
I wish we
In
could-
the comic we're working on a video for right now, Ken Love Blossom into Poison Heart.
Oh my goodness.
It is very as the comic goes on, they make it more and more clear. all the good people are in the royal bloodline.
Yeah.
And we slowly reveal as time goes on, all the evil people in the royal family are actually in no way a part of the royal bloodline.
Right.
They're all
That's
cheating or
what I'm
this
saying.
or that, and it's like it's very weirdly like, oh well, the divine right of kings, you know.
That's
very
that's
cool.
what I'm saying. In these novels, it's not like you could have classism in a novel and have it be good and interesting, but it's never good and
Yeah,
interesting. It's
no.
always just like
Webb says only good people are rich. Polyp.
That's true.
yeah.
You know, like colic? Polyp.
No, but isn't a polyp like
Also a thing.
yeah, like
What's
an
polyp?
injury? Google it. Like it's
Well,
like a
don't
sore.
Don't Google sores.
Oh,
Abnormal
oh.
tissue growth,
Why?
polyp.
So it's like a cyst.
Yeah, don't go to images. Yeah, it's like yeah.
Grow in many organs, including the nose, intestines, uterus, stomach, ears, and skin.
So their name sounds like that, but is just a little different, so
Hi
we
there,
know.
little malignant tumor.
Sniffle, sniffle.
Weep. Wait, no, I can redo that. Wah! Weep!
Polyp, what's going on?
He's gonna be Waluigi.
Wow, you really get the sense of motion in the art. They really captured movement.
Look at the stretchy texture on the door. That's not wood. They just stretched the lines.
Anyway,
Approach. Are you rich?
Eligible.
the most average-looking webtoon male.
Daisy Heidi. That's 2 names.
Daisy Heidi.
Oh, so she's
Sure.
Daisy and the other guy's Waluigi.
Right.
Ah.
Because he went wah.
I have a bad feeling about this. What?
Canonically Star Wars.
Wah! Daisy, I'm so sorry! Wah! Wah!
So you are Daisy Heidi. Please come with me. Duke Henstone is waiting.
Oh, I thought he was like, come with me, Duke Henstone. I'm like, ah, yes, you know how you greet people? Come with me. Many bites. I definitely don't bite. Huh?
I mean, you're
Did you just say Henstone?
You say that, but I do regularly
That's
greet you
actually
as
really
Maddie
silly.
Bites.
Yeah, these are charming little pieces of art right
I
here.
actually, I don't mind this so far. It's
Yeah.
it's genuinely so cute. Why am I surprised you wrote this? I know!
Well, so there's moments that are like this is a very charming little piece of art, and then like, wait for it. There's also this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more the one like 2 above it, and I don't want to be too judgy. No, one down.
You-
down,
that
down,
was-
down.
Well, no,
That's
this
like
isn't
4.
too bad. It's just like
No,
7.
the background.
Okay, well, yeah, the
the backgrounds are part of it, and I'm
Well,
not.
I'm just disregarding the backgrounds at this point because I can't. But like, this is just like such generic. Like,
Oh, Green Pixel, we did start reading it on stream. Isekai Made Starting a Union is I
it was really good.
I was so surprised. It was so beautiful. It was during one of our Wednesday streams.
Oh, it was the one I
I
wasn't
needed
on.
like a palette cleanser or something. I don't remember exactly. Whoa.
I went too far. There we go.
It's like I was caught so off guard because it was just so like beautiful.
Oh no, Nicole Flug says, "Wait until you see the horses."
Ooh, I'm so excited. What are you doing?
Daisy!
No, wait! At least tell me what's going on. Polyp?
Don't worry, Daisy! He's the most noble man in this city!
An
Wah!
eligible rich nobleman?
Waluigi #1!
Rawr.
If you do meet the Duke, make sure you set the record straight! You know me! I could never commit a crime! I'd be too scared!
You know how when you commit a crime and so you get escorted by all these guys to just some random front
No,
yard?
but that's probably their yard, maybe?
That's their 3 barrels. That's all they own in the whole world.
Yeah. What did you say? What are you talking about? You're not making any sense.
Riley
Oh,
one
look
two
at
three
that.
says, "What's with the voices?" He said "wah," so I'm doing my best worst Waluigi.
Look at the wood panel on the top
No,
of
do you
this.
see that the 3D grass here?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not supposed to be seen from this angle.
No, it's not.
That's so silly.
That's supposed to be seen from the side.
I do like this. It's kind of cute. It's kind of adorable.
Yeah, no, their art style is very cute when they actually do it and stop
Human
just...
trafficking is okay if you're sold to a rich person, I guess. Oh no, is it human trafficking?
Here's the thing about human trafficking.
Why am I being taken away for something
Not gonna
you
finish that
did? What, were you gonna say not cool, not a fan?
I don't know, I had nothing. I started the sentence and there was no thoughts in my head.
And
And
who is this supposed to be?
And if they need any workers at the mansion, okay? Promise!
what?
Ask if they need any work.
Oh, I'm good at
Clack.
reading.
Ah!
Giddy up!
Giddy yap.
Giddy up!
Giddy yap yap yap.
Grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a PNG of grass that's only spelled.
I'll be waiting for you, Daisy! Okay?
I'm not even doing Waluigi anymore.
You're all I've got, Daisy!
Oh, Grumble. Why?
Me too, though, honestly.
That's how my bones feel right
Well,
now.
she's not thinking that. She says that.
Why you? If I ever get my hands on you, humph.
Plunk.
Ricky, if I ever catch you,
Ricky, if I catch you, Ricky, if I catch you, Ricky. Micah.
I'm Micah.
You had a perfect Ricky song yesterday. It was so great. But why would they take, I mean, ask for me?
Clunk, clunk.
Yeah,
Yeah, when they stop doing their art style in favor of manhwa webtoon bullshit, it looks like garbage. But when they're doing just like...
Claudia ES says, Toad voice, ... I was going for Waluigi, but as long as I'm in the same
Ah.
hemisphere, I'm good.
I doubt he'll even tell me if I ask. Duke Henstone.
Wait, so
Hair
did
that
he
glistens
oh,
like
no, okay.
point of pool's radiant sun.
What the hell is Point-a-Pool?
No,
Point of
it's
Pool, it's
gonna
where
be
they live.
another bullshit, like, fake Christian. All of these webtoons have some weird fucking form of Christianity in them, but it's not actually Christian.
I
and
was
it's
gonna
so
say
weird.
you're jumping at nothing, but there is a cross on his shirt right there.
I'm
I think
telling
it's
you.
cropped in our image.
His eyes deep and dark like an endless ocean. His
Yeah,
flawless.
you know when your eyes are light blue and described as deep and dark? What are you fucking talking about?
Well, the
My
oceans
eyes
here
are
very
deep and
light.
dark like an endless mud pit. His flawless pale skin glows like New Year's beautiful snow.
We then
So
cut to
he's
him
white.
having dark gray skin.
His cold and determined character perfectly matching his features. Well, that's how he was betrayed anyway. Girl, you know him.
Yeah.
He doesn't appear in the story directly, but he is known as the most powerful figure.
You're a shitty author.
Who is that directed to?
Me.
Someone like him could never associate himself with commoners or like me or Polyp. Groan. But there's another reason I'm so nervous. Duke Henston is a woman.
Yeah, I'm glad we're recycling art already.
Fluffy. Okay. The father of the female protagonist. Where do you think she got those jeans from? She has jeans?
Webb says, you wrote him like this.
I know.
Like, it's so funny too because this comic is set up.
Ew.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, look, there's the crucifixes.
Yeah. No, but this webtoon's like, man, the author of a book is reincarnated into her own novel, and like that's interesting. But then she's
Why
like,
are there so many fountains?
but then she's immediately brought to like something she has no idea about. So we're losing the cool setup.
So, like, there's this red castle,
Yes.
then some space,
And
then
a
this
blue castle, and then like a wall
with its courtyard,
That's a wall, I think.
and then it drops down, and there's another courtyard here, and then over here up on the wall is just like 15 to 20 bathtubs.
No, they're like sticky outy windows. The roofs are no, that's water.
That's definitely water.
I didn't think that was water. What are we looking at? Are they
I
like
think
bird
it's like
baths?
a fountain that
Not
drops
even to
down into
mention
the
these
next one that
horrible
drops down into the
PNG
next one that
trees.
drops.
Like that's the weird thing about these backgrounds.
But there is no little waterfalls, man. And
Well-
no, if you look, they're not dropping down. This
It's
is with the perspective.
It does kind of look like that other courtyard
This
is
is-
really high up.
Yeah, so this is a raised platform here. With this being a lower courtyard, this is one flat platform.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I get the 3D backgrounds are to save time, and that's fine. But if they
Yeah.
look this bad, you're doing yourself a
Regular
disservice.
Centipede says they collect bathtubs.
What is the geometry? I don't know. It's yeah. Here's
Like,
the
so
thing.
like
you
I
could've
can
cut
only
it off
I can
right
only
there.
imagine that there's another like this has got to be up on a weird huge platform because look at how high up above like
Russian nesting castles.
well no but for these buildings to have like you can't see any landscape beyond them. No hills, no nothing.
Yeah, they gotta
These
be
have
up
gotta
there.
up there, high up there.
You know, here's my
man.
thing. I don't think you should trace, right? But if you have a real life picture reference, just trace over it. It's still time saving.
Newlegian says
It'll look a hell
perspective
of a
go
lot
burr.
better. It'll look so much better than like that. Knock knock, she says.
Knock knock. You know when you're going to see somebody that you're just like terrified of, and you open the door, you crack the door, and go knock knock.
The last
Korea-
golden child. I'll write it down.
Kriatali says the god of bath kind fountains.
Sir, I've brought back Daisy.
Ah, see, like this is cute. I like their inherent art style. And here's another
like, this
thing
is
with
very,
the backgrounds.
Very charming. You see how he doesn't look all manhwa here?
It's yeah. No, but my thing with the backgrounds is like if you just plop in a 3D asset randomly, it'll clash so hard with your regular art style. Like it sucks, but like part of making comics is you have to fucking do. Yeah, you gotta do the bullshit. You gotta do the backgrounds.
Well, because like look at the line art in that background. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's all like pixely.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't look very proficient. The art is very good. The art is very very clearly by someone who knows what they're doing, who has practiced, who has done
Yeah.
the work. And it's always weird to me how the largest comic company on the internet consistently has some of the worst backgrounds I've ever seen in
Yeah.
anything ever.
Like, I don't have any that I can pull up as a reference, but I have, like, really shitty backgrounds that I do, but it still falls, it matches the world, and
Like-
that's good enough, you
Like
know?
that background, if you put like a 2% Gaussian blur on it, you'd fix the weird line art.
Yes.
Walkman of Doom says, can 3D assets be integrated organically at Maddie Bites? Yes, I think they can.
Yeah, you
My God,
definitely...
because on the Ricky videos,
Yeah.
I like to think. I
She
mean,
does
especially the
here,
newest one,
real
because some
quick,
of the
just
older ones.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And these are by no means
one of the best YouTubers on...
But no, just for reference,
Live
if you do 3D
streaming currently.
backgrounds,
Haha, that's me.
what's
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Playlist is probably where you're gonna find it.
where?
My garbage fanfic.
Also, if you haven't watched
Pause
these
it.
videos, I think they're very silly goofy.
Pause it.
Uh,
There we go.
This is part one.
Yeah, you're gonna go down.
You're gonna
yeah.
want the
Yeah.
most recent one is the one with 3D. This is when I was learning Blender. We all hate
Oh
ads.
no, we're gonna get copyright
There we go.
struck. Do you wanna turn
So
it
this is
down?
animating some of Maddie's old fanfiction. I think.
I'm just saying, you can do.
Like, look at that.
So this,
That looks pretty lovely.
they're a little more stylized, but like they're not super high effort. But they just didn't do the things that made the webtoon backgrounds look horrible. And like, where's the cabin?
the cabinet's really good.
Like
Micah went all out
obviously
for this field.
he's doing a bit of a different style. Than
I'm going a
what
little
they do in the
gumbally, and
webtoons.
YouTube, if you're ever uploading to YouTube, never do anything that takes place at night, because YouTube just makes it look awful.
But like, look what I'm talking about. Like, if this background was in a webtoon, I wouldn't be complaining about it being 3D at all. I'd be like, oh, they did a really good job.
What an interesting choice. You could definitely, like, integrate 3D stuff. My issue is when
I'm
your art
complaining
should
about
be
it.
the main focus.
It looks like garbage.
Your art should be the main focus, and
Like-
when it's not, it makes the entire thing look a little cheap.
Like,
in
the
my
thing I think
opinion.
about is I'd rather have gumball backgrounds, where it's like real-life backgrounds with 2D animated characters, than something with this terrible line art modifier over it. Because this is, they've taken it into whatever 3D program they have, and they've clicked a button that says every edge, put line art on it.
Yeah.
But the problem is that's not how you do a background. So, like, I'd much rather have a webtoon where, like, it was kind of gumball-y, where the backgrounds were super realistic.
I wish I had one of my, like, really shitty, like, backgrounds to use as a reference. Because, like, your art doesn't have to be good, but it needs to at least match the aesthetic. Well, because...
And just what I'm saying is if Micah had clicked... Because in Blender, there's a thing that can throw line
art,
onto
yeah.
3D objects. And it very...
Witch says it's very well animated.
Oh, shucks,
It very
I don't
rarely
agree.
works. But I don't think having random generated line art on all these edges would make this shot look better.
I think you should really... Here's the thing. If you don't know how to draw backgrounds, work with that and use it to your advantage. Like, over time as you're drawing, you will get better because you're repeatedly drawing things, right? And if you don't want to waste time drawing, like, a hell of a ton of backgrounds, don't draw the characters in front of things. Draw the backgrounds, and then just plop the background in whenever you need it. And then you don't have to redraw it. I'm kind of a, what is it called?
What I'm just saying is, we're not complaining that the backgrounds they use are 3D. That's not the complaint. I'm complaining that, like, the line art is all weird and choppy, and it looks... It looks
think
super low quality.
It just, like, if...
It takes away from the main focus, and the main focus is truly really pretty. I really like the characters in this.
This is a lovely little piece of art
pretty,
right here.
but I don't know, it like...
Like, if this comic artist, because this is a professional comic job, like, I don't want to be too harsh, but Naver is, like, a multi-trillion-dollar company, so I don't feel like I'm punching down too much.
They're getting paid.
If the art was this, like, amateurishly handled, if the non-3D part of this was this amateurishly handled, they wouldn't be doing it like that. So you can get better at doing 3D, right?
It's
like
blurry up there.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is, like, if they
How do you make it partially blurry?
if they had just thrown a color gradient.
Or like a Gaussian blur.
Yep, Gaussian blur would really
I'm
help
just
that.
saying, instead of doing a background at all, just throwing a color gradient behind them and focusing on her reaction to this room, it would have been better than shittily putting something behind her. And spending a little more time on her reaction.
Yeah. Because my thing is, the art is genuinely so beautiful. I really like it. I think it's very charming. But, like, here's the thing. You have the 3D asset. Why not just trace over it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I get there's a time crunch, but there's a lot of things. Like, I feel like I could take that, cut them out, add a light blur, add a light gradient over it, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I am working on something that is going to be so fucking huge, right? Well, okay, it's for a future video. It's just a huge project, not like, oh, it's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be huge. The world is gonna change.
No, but I'm working on something, and it's genuinely, like, if you're trying to save time, there are ways to work around it and have the thing
Look just okay. Like that's the
look
thing.
like it's part of the same world.
It's fine to have the backgrounds look okay. I would say these backgrounds look bad.
Yeah.
Like, if the backgrounds look just fine,
and
I'd be like, you know, you can't have everything. You can't have...
I'm not super great at drawing background. Well, I'm not super great at drawing anything, but I'm
Really?
really...
I love your background.
Yeah, Jonah's
I'm not-
working on
I'm-
a little something right now that I think looks very
It's
nice.
very charming.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm not very good at backgrounds, so I've been drawing a lot of backgrounds for the project I'm working on with the intent on trying to get better at it. And that's what art is. And when it comes down to, well, let's just do the backgrounds cheap and easy, it strips away the art out of the comic.
there's part of
And
me
if,
that wonders
if comics are art, and you've stripped away a significant portion of the art, then what is it anymore?
Man, we're really not
I'm
feeling
getting-
good if we're getting this heated. Okay,
No,
one more
I agree.
thing.
Nuligen says that they're downgrading their art by adding backgrounds like this. I
Yeah, that's what I'm
100% agree.
saying.
Yeah.
I just think that's really what it comes down to.
I'm currently working on a comic that is, like, fully traditional, so I am redrawing everything, but... And, like, here's the thing. Not every panel is going to be perfect, and not every panel is going to be, like, this phenomenal thing. But it all looks like uniform, you know, Miko and Delilah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I have some free pages on my Patreon. Like, I think you can see a few pages for free on there. So if you are interested...
My dear Muse says, the rants.
All right.
Okay.
Like, part of me...
That'll be all.
You still have something to say?
After the stream, I might pull this up and just, like, editing art is kind of faux pas.
Pull up this panel.
Edit them
cut
out.
Just put a
and,
Gaussian blur
and put
over
just
it.
like
I have some ideas. I may do a little post-processing on that, because it just looks bad,
If
and I
you
think
do,
in, like,
I'll
less
post
than
it to
10
Patreon.
minutes... Yeah, okay.
If you do, yeah. Also, I need to remember to post other things to Patreon for you silly little billies. Wow! Anyways, his mansion
What's even
looks like some
happening?
kind of palace. Whoa.
what
His palace looks like some sort of mansion.
What is happening? Is this a frame?
Yes, this is all being painted in real time.
No, is that... Okay, so it's a gaudy frame framing his
I
really
think they
bare...
use that same frame asset in the what's the comic with Rasha in it?
Remarried Empress.
Remarried Empress. I swear they use that same frame.
I don't know, like, all of that, what was that? That was just noise.
Yeah.
And part of me thinks, the part thing about it, Webtoon is a big enough company that I feel like they should just get some really good 3D assets made.
Yeah!
And just start
And just
reusing them
start
all.
making like a Webtoon library for their people instead of whatever it is they do.
They
looks...
stretched out the carpet texture.
Oh my gosh.
They stretched the carpet texture.
Oh my gosh.
And like,
I should
this
get down
isn't
on
even-
my knees. It's better than looking arrogant.
This isn't even necessarily on the artist, because I'm sure they're on a crazy time crunch.
Yeah.
Because of how many webtoons they're putting out. But there are things where it's like, well, if they had more time, would they sit down and be like, okay, let's unstretch the carpet texture?
What I think happens is because these aren't individuals.
No,
It is a team of a couple
it's
people.
companies.
I'm sure there's the people that
There's
do
the
the
line,
art.
Usually
and then
there's
I
line
think-
art, and then there's a colorist, and then there's like an editor, which I think is like the compositor,
Right.
and then...
But I think what they do is they do all the characters, and then they hand it off to, probably with the quality of the backgrounds, an individual, and say,
Yeah.
background the entire chapter.
Shamrock the Green Dragon says, Micah, you have too much hope for $1 billion company. Trillion, actually. Look into Naver.
Trillion?
I was looking at Naver, the company that owns Webtoon. They're apparently like the Google of Korea, and I may be speaking a little too broadly there, but like they're the de facto like search engine of South Korea. I was looking up their profits. They make trillions every year. So like one time
Don't mind
I
if
saw a
I
comment
do.
on your most recent video that was like, this is so harsh. Webtoon just posts like indie made comics. I'm like,
No.
they do, but this ain't that. This is
Well-
a trillion. I don't think they have like a net worth of
No,
trillions
here-
because expenses and whatnot.
There's,
But like,
there's some tricky business with Webtoon. There's an English version, and there's a South Korean version. And if my brain would let me learn a language, I swear to you, I would learn South Korean if I fucking could.
I don't think it's South Korean. I think it's just Korean.
That's such a fair point.
I
I'm
think they
so
speak.
sorry.
I think they speak the same. I don't know.
I don't feel
Have
good.
a seat.
Yeah, but like, it's...
I will say, if you want to go down a weird rabbit hole that may turn into a video someday, I was looking at Webtoon's like About Us page, and I got down kind of a rabbit hole of websites. There are movies made by Webtoon. Because Webtoon and, it's Wattpad?
Webtoon purchased Wattpad.
Webtoon purchased Wattpad, and there are a couple of movies based off Wattpad.
Oh, yeah!
That are made by, like, Webtoon Wattpad Studios. So there are movies that are made by Webtoon Wattpad Studios.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
they...
T-Dragon says she wrote this mansion.
Yeah.
Why is she shocked
Well,
by
no,
this?
that's the weird fucking thing.
I don't know who said it, but they were like, instead of saying like his palace looks like a mansion, why didn't she say, wow, it's even prettier than I imagined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, no, that's the weird thing. She was saying, this part isn't in the story I wrote.
Sundog says they purchased Wattpad?
Yeah, they own
Yeah.
it. And I guess the BDSM comic we were looking at also had like a Netflix adaptation. So there is one based off a Webtoon. But I don't know if we can
there's a
review
bunch
it.
of things that are based off of Webtoons. I believe True Beauty also has one, because it was
Mm-hmm.
so big. I know there's more. Have a seat.
Have a seat.
I'm more comfortable here.
Is that so? Then
Yeah.
I won't ask again.
Look how blurry it is up top by the chairs.
Listen to me carefully and only respond when I ask a question.
I think what
Anyways,
they're trying...
back to the comic.
I think what they're trying to do is like camera focus, but since they're not taking the time to like render it. They're just putting like a blur over the top, which could be done well.
Daisy Heidi, 24 years old.
She's my age.
Of-age woman.
Aha!
You're an orphan with no family.
Her parents passed away when she was young. How
And
come
your
you...
hometown is unknown. You used to work at the Chez Noir restaurant.
French.
By the quay?
By the quay.
What's a quay? I still work
Oh,
there.
the quay is next to the new waters. Right.
Let's find out what a quay is.
Quay. Structure built parallel to the bank of a waterway
Oh.
for use as a landing
Key.
place. Key.
K.
K.
Quay.
Quay.
Oh, we were doing one of
Okay, so anytime
quay.
they say it, I say key, you say K,
K.
you say quay,
Quay.
and we say it in sync.
K. I still work there.
Plop.
He just shit his pants.
And, you know, there's line art.
No,
Ah!
genuinely, that happens so often. Like, I usually,
But again, this is a comic with an editor, probably.
I'm so serious.
Right.
I do that all the time with my panels. It happens so often.
Not anymore.
Huh?
You were just fired.
What? Spring shock.
Yeah, no, but just a color gradient.
Yeah, it looks
It
better.
looks great.
Like,
It
that's a
looks
great
fine.
panel.
This is like if this was what every panel looked like, I would not be criticizing the art of this.
Yeah, no.
You know, people they give a lot of shit to boyfriends, but like the art of that is actually pretty cute.
Yeah, Boyfriends has, from what I've seen of it, because I'm not an active reader, shockingly,
Oh, sorry.
has a very consistent and well-produced art style.
I've literally talked to Micah about the art style of Boyfriends because it's not.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons Lore Olympus is so big, because they don't have the terrible 3D asset
Yeah, they don't
backgrounds.
have the shitty 3D backgrounds.
I mean, unless I'm mistaken, I'm not super familiar with Lore Olympus.
It's been so
I haven't
long
looked
since
at
I've
Lore
read
Olympus.
Lore
But like,
Olympus.
it's not like not every panel is a masterpiece, but they have a unique looking art style that isn't the.
Oh my gosh. Jyrese Prince says my cat just joined the stream. Say hi to Pinto.
Hi, Pinto.
Hi, kitty. Oh my goodness. Where's our kitties? Oh, hi, kitty.
She is not interested in this stream.
I'm interested in Skipper. Oh, the dog's going for her.
Hi,
Yeah,
Chirp.
good
job.
Good decision. You don't want to chase the kitty.
Alright.
Sorry.
Killian says you should read My Younger Brother is a Tyrant. The backgrounds are amazing.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Well,
Type it in real quick.
my younger brother is a tyrant.
Cup Robin says my chickens are hatching right now. Well, hello to your chickens as well.
Well,
Oh.
we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Okay. You see this guy?
Flowers.
Maddie, you were looking away. What do you think the main character's reaction is going to be of this guy? Mike, were you looking?
No.
What do you think? I scrolled down a bit. What do you think the reaction's going to be?
Is
Oh, wow!
she,
He's
like-
so dreamy.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo.
That's what she's gonna.
Yep.
Damn,
The
girl.
art the art
This
style
is incredibly
so cute.
charming.
Yeah, it feels like
This, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But hey, they drew the brooch, I'm pretty sure, so
They did.
small claps.
Yeah.
Not the
the
chains.
chains.
But I don't know. It looked better than other shit I've seen. What do you mean I'm fired? That was my source of income only.
Toss.
Why?
And use this for this month's rent.
It's like cheap Walmart jewelry.
Does it look familiar?
Huh? I'm sure it does. Oh.
I'm sure it does. Your foolish friend sold it at the sold it at the jewelry store.
Okay. What?
Yeah, no, I'm with her. What?
Rise.
Also, why is just the framing of his chair and then there's the platform above him? Like, shouldn't the king be up
Yeah,
on the platform?
It makes him look.
No,
wait,
he's just
there's
a
a
rich
specific
person.
shot. It makes him look like insignificant and small. Where they're
I am such a big fan
they're
of
like-
how
they're-
you frame a
they're trying
comic to tell a
position
story.
him as like powerful, but like
Look
there's
at that.
this staircase blocking him in, and it makes him look like
Tiny and not as
Tiny and
powerful.
kinda
He's not all the
trapped.
way up top.
yeah.
I am such a fucking
So-
slut for nice framing.
If this was intentional, good on them.
I don't think
If
it
it's
was.
not, We'll see.
Ah.
Of course, the store owner reported it as loot. You must know by now that trading stolen goods is a grave offense in Pontypool.
That's
I like the
of
name
their
Pontypool.
town.
It's silly.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's goofy.
Pontypool's working for me.
All right.
I would
I
prefer
concede.
if like Muppets lived here, but you know,
Right, or like fairies.
if like
or-
fairies lived in the land of Pontypool.
We live in the mystical land of Pontypool, and it's like a pool with little floating fairy huts floating
Pontypool
on
sounds
the
too much
water.
like Pontiac. So Pontypool just sounds like
Not
a car
to anyone
brand.
but you.
Well, yeah, but Pontiac is a magical place. So,
Full of carburetors and white wall tires. I think this is you.
I have to exterminate them, either with poison or hunting. What?
The
Oh, I won't
Looters?
tolerate rats running around freely in my establishment. I missed a line. That's...
Ah. You know, I don't think most people like rats in their establishment unless they're like a rat store or Ratatouille.
I have to Ratatouille? No, as I recall, it was a big plot point that they didn't like rats in the
No, I'm
establishment.
because they still open a restaurant that allows rats, and
Which
they were close
has always
to
driven me
No,
like
but they-
crazy,
they
because
kept-
how long does a rat live?
They kept those
He
rats...
invests in a rat restaurant? I don't want to be grim, but Remy doesn't have a long life in him.
Rat
How
lifespan.
long do rats live?
Pew Princess says,
Oh no!
12 months! Remy's black! He only lives 12 months!
Oh
Anton Ego invests in a restaurant helmed by a chef who will live like a year tops.
Well, maybe Linguini will learn a lot. And they also had, what's her name? The hot French girl?
Monette? Claudette? I feel like I'm
I
staring.
haven't
I'm just
seen
saying.
Ratatouille since a while ago.
Yeah, she was like a real chef, though.
I love her. She's so hot.
Yeah.
I don't think Remy's a black rat because he's blue.
What?
What?
How long do blue rats live?
Yeah. Well, because the domesticated rat lifespan is 2 to 4 years, but the longest living rat lived to be 7 years old.
2 to 4 years? What do you
Okay.
mean for blue rats?
Blue gray or bluish gray?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
people are saying he's gray.
Remy's dead.
I mean, he's
No.
distinctly blue. So yeah, at best, Anton Ego just made a...
Sterling Rose, I think you're colorblind. He is not gray. Hold on. Back to Google.
Look up
search.
Remy the Ratatouille.
Remy the Ratatouille. The rat of all my dreams.
Remy Ratatouille.
My Remy. Yeah, he's blue. I guess you
We're
could
going
see him as
for
kind of...
Whatever this 3D model is. Webtoon looking polygons.
I'm sorry, Sterling Rose. I'm gonna walk it back. He seems pretty gray here.
Sundog says maybe it will be like pass it down to the next generation thing. Rats like have like hundreds of babies, so I think it'll work out. That's pretty wise.
Because, like, they shut down the restaurant because
No, but-
there's rats, and
No,
then they
because-
open up a new
because the health
restaurant with
inspector
rats.
caught them. The new one, they kept them secret from the health inspector.
Again, guys,
No,
I want
but
to thank you for
literally-
being here for the worst stream of the year.
I have to exterminate them either with poison or hunters.
Oh.
Only then will my mind be at ease.
Ah.
But
I love butts.
it turns out that you were the one who gave him the necklace.
What?
No, that I
Crush?
Uh-oh.
Do you think it
The
was a
Walmart
rat?
jewelry. Uh-oh.
Colette. Her name is Colette.
Ah, there we go. Where did you get this?
Is she gonna end up with this guy? Because if so, what?
That's weird.
Like, yeah, look at look.
He really wants to
What is going
kill rats.
on? Something that, like...
Chet, do you guys have any pet rats? I've been told that they're...
This is a hell of a panel.
What is going on?
Answer me! I can only
What is that?
imagine it's
What
the
is
deer
this
head.
supposed to entail?
The
like,
deer head is the one saying, answer me.
what am I supposed to take from that?
That's the last
What
panel
the
of the
heck?
chapter.
What am I supposed to take from that?
Wouldn't this have been a better last panel? Where did you get this?
Oh.
End of chapter. Tacking this on in the answer me leaves it off on such an oddly comical note.
You know what's so funny?
Mary Kai says, "Answer me," said the deer calmly.
No, there's like a giraffe 3DS set and Kill the Poisoned Lover. What is it called?
Ken Love Blossom in a Poisoned Heart.
Yeah.
10 men all in love with one girl. That's a next level love
I
triangle.
fucking forgot about that.
Ah,
I forgot about
Triangle. That's what's a
ah, OMG.
Pentagon.
The story is on Webtoon. It's so good.
It's not a love triangle. That's a love decagon.
It's the younger ones that are the snitches.
So true. I'm looking at you, younger brother who doesn't watch my streams.
I don't know how the logistics of this would work out. Jax Films, the YouTuber, he does streams where he has this little robot Jax Films guy that says 1 of 700 randomly recorded phrases.
Yeah.
It would be really funny to set up one of those, and I have no idea how you'd actually do this. Get us a little Maddie Bites bot that says 1 randomly read out Webtoon comment.
Oh
So
my
just-
gosh.
Natka says, I thought we changed stories.
No, we just got on a really big tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Potato27, ReactBot, SkookyCat29, ReactBot. I love ReactBot. Apparently your viewers are big fans of ReactBot.
Is it just me, or does the Duke look just like the Duke from First Night with the Duke?
The First Night with the Duke is not great. I believe it starts off with non-Webtoon things.
Yeah, Pew Princess. I've seen he's released ReactBot. I want a ReactBot that just says, that's just Jonah reading Webtoon comments.
Yeah. Okay, but Webtoon is getting too comfortable with this genre. Not that I mind.
Cup Robin says, I shall name the first chicken Maddie.
What? Cup ramen, you gotta take a picture and send it to me on my Instagram, and I'll lose my mind. I'll lose my fucking mind.
Maddie will draw the chicken.
I might. I have time. I might draw your
Sterling
chicken.
Rose says, every Duke looks like every other Duke.
No. Hear me out. Ezra. I have a special place in my heart for Azrahan. It's so bad.
Yeah, he's really pretty.
He's really pretty, but he always looks like a scared rabbit.
Isn't he like
He looks
a
a little
blood-soaked
snake-like.
murderer?
I could
Yeah,
spend
but look at him.
decades trying to learn makeup, and I would never be able to get a
No,
smoky eye that beautiful.
One of my favorite panels of the comic, it's this one, and it's his face, and then right below it is like a picture of God sculpting his face. And I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. I like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a thing for Azrahan. I haven't read the comic since like chapter 40 because I stop reading these as soon as I'm done with the video. I'm sorry, you got me.
That's from what comic?
I thought my time was up.
Thought my time was up. Check it out
The
on
art
Webtoon.
style has changed a lot. I saw a recent panel and I was like, Lariat is different.
Honeysuckle Bunny says, every Duke looks like every other Duke. Opens up a picture of Remy the Rat.
Remy the Ratatouille, the rat of all our dreams.
I feel like I should be sick for more of these streams. This is fun. All right.
I'll be waiting for you, Daisy, okay? You're all I've got, Daisy! Daisy! Don't forget me! Wah!
You like that with like the gradient background? That's cute. I don't mind that.
His hands look like E.T.'s hands here.
Hands are hard to
E.T.
draw.
go home.
I'm
just-
afraid of E.T. He's
Yeah.
so scary.
E.T. is in the Phantom Menace.
So whiny and clingy.
Well, as people are.
His name is Polyp, okay?
Daisy!
Oh. This comic, we've possibly been a little too harsh on this comic. This comic, the
No,
reason
we
I
only
think we're
went off on the background.
well, I think the reason it's so frustrating is because this comic would be a lot better.
Because they do
Yes,
some really...
Sterling Rose. He's so scary. King and the Paladin. I swear I've already looked at that one. There's so many.
They do some really charming
Salad
things,
fingers.
and then it's just filled in with all like this
I
webtoon.
don't mind
webtoony
that.
bullshit.
I don't mind that until it comes. That's just so funny. Daisy. His name suggests polyps, like colon polyps, mainly harmless, but can also develop into something worse. Nobody readily welcomes him.
so mean.
She wrote this guy.
So wait,
Yeah!
This is her character.
Well, in fairness, that's how you talk about Ricky.
No,
I
I
would
write
fully
in my-
believe you would say, nobody welcomes Ricky.
Well, I'd say that because Ricky is a self-insert for myself, so I'd be like, oh, I'm so different. Nobody
Starling
likes-
says, Homestuck livestream when? I don't understand Homestuck.
What is Homestuck? Is it a
I
video
don't
game?
know.
So,
I think
what
it's a
Homestuck
comic.
is-
Comic?
I missed Homestuck when it was happening. I would have been obsessed with it. What Homestuck is it was something in between a webcomic, an indie animation series, and a number of other things.
So like some panels were animated.
There was a promised Homestuck video game that I can't tell whether or not it actually happened. I'm sure chat will enlighten me. What I do know is it had a rabid fan base at the time. Because of how the internet works, it is now basically unreadable.
Yeah.
Because it got sold a couple of times. They made Homestuck 2, which I hear nothing but bad
All
things
I know
about.
is that people's Homestucks OCs, they'd have, like, sheets where you do stuff about them, and one of the stats on the sheet was how, like, racist they were
What?
towards the other Homestucks.
Oh.
Yeah. No, so it was
And I think that's very weird.
do you know HomestarRunner.com? Maddie?
Yes.
I do.
I thought you
It
were
was-
talking to Micah.
It was similar to that, but more underground.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Sundog said, I was busy being a 2-year-old.
Right, yeah.
What? Sundog, how old are you?
Well, Homestuck is old.
Homestuck is older than you think it is.
Really?
It's like an early internet thing, hence why you can no longer...
When was it invented?
It-
2002? Because that's when I was
Shamrock the Green
2.
Dragon says, what is Homestuck?
Yeah, me too. Noticing a pattern. Author wrote the book. Author interacts with her creation. Author is completely shocked. Oh, Tyler Preston, yeah. I don't know. Here's the thing. If I was in something with Ricky and Sean, I would be like, ha, I gotta write this down and tell it to Micah when I get back.
I love
I gotta
that,
write
that we
this
keep
down
going
and
to
tell
Ricky
it
and
to
Sean like
Jonah.
you haven't written anything since then.
I do want to do a hundreds of beavers-esque thing for my longest story I've ever written. It's 100 pages. I wrote it when I was like 14. Very proud of it.
Dear Muse. I wish you a Merry Christmas
bye, dear
too.
Muse.
Bye, dear
Merry
Muse, and
Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Yeah, I want to do like a hundreds of beaver-esque edit for that, and I might honestly. We have green screen. We have green stuff.
Yeah.
It's about.
I'd
these
love an
kids.
excuse to learn how to do it, because I want to make a terrible Star Wars fan film.
Yeah.
these days.
Athena says, do you think God stays in heaven because he too fears his creation?
Homestuck was created in 2009, so I would
I
have
was
been, what,
9.
6?
You were 6.
You guys are all so young.
Yeah.
Dear Muse is 2 in 2009.
No, they later said different. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. 1 second.
Spy Kids quote. On that note, guess who owns all 10 Spy Kids books? More fun fact, guess how many Spy Kids books there are?
In the stream.
I have 10 Spy Kids books. I've read 2 of them. They're quite bad.
BMCat07 says babies are blessed not knowing Homestuck. Yeah.
There are books. They're like little YA books. They're like thin.
Yeah, Puke Princess says it was like the biggest in 2015. Yeah, so
I remember that because we'd go to Comic-Con a lot.
Yeah.
And you'd see all the people painted gray with the candy
Right.
corn
And
horns.
so, I think that the thing with Homestuck
I probably would have been really into
is
it at the time.
it was great while it was happening. I've tried to go back and look at it more, like, because I was super curious. I was like, what is
this?
it? Flash dying really nuked it. Like,
Yeah.
it wiped it off the map.
Homestar Runner bounced back pretty good. You can still go to the website,
Well,
basically.
yeah, they like planned for it. No, but because Homestuck switched hands, they weren't prepared. And just the other thing is, besides it flash breaking,
Doggy.
a lot of the comedy just hasn't aged.
Right.
Is it
Like-
like early 2000s YouTubers comedy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, no,
no.
you know, like YouTube poops too, where
What?
you don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm
Is that
so old.
memes?
I don't know how to explain what a YouTube
Yeah,
poop
no,
is.
it's like memes.
It's like memes. I don't know.
He was
Micah
the
Spike
first
his
friend
audiobook
I made
when?
in this
Hell yeah. I will record audiobooks of all. At one point in the second Spy Kids book, there's this bad guy. I'm gonna go on this tangent. I need to make my own YouTube channel so I can talk about stuff like this. I'm really bad at doing things. At one point, there's this bad guy who's turning all the spies into animals. And they keep talking about how
Me
people
too,
who
Green Pixel.
misbehave will be sent to the Milker. And they keep talking about like
from
sending
Teen
like the
Titans.
bad guys keep talking about sending them to
TMNT.
Yeah.
the Milker, and they never talk about what the Milker is. They keep just
I think
bringing
you
it
know
up.
What the milker is. Go to YouTube.
Walkman Dude says, get Mike his own YouTube channel. I'm working on it in theory. I'm really bad at doing stuff.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles milking.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Sundog says that's so intimidating.
Like, they keep bringing it up. I kept waiting for them to go to the Milker, or address the Milker, or, like, do anything with the Milker, and they
I just want
didn't.
to see them talking about getting milked.
I didn't know you
Being a
could.
peer editor says, I'm very uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio today.
Oh.
Parentheses, Wug is the Milker. Pi removed this ad for you.
Thanks,
Please
Pi.
enjoy. That's kind of funny.
Well, it's funny
I'll
because
look up
it's-
what Pi. Okay, well, no, you didn't.
No, it's so loud. It's so loud.
Oh, sorry.
This is it, guys. We're gonna die here getting milked to death in a lab. I can't believe April just left us. Well, maybe she was just using us.
What is this movie about?
They
It's
get
about the Teenage
milked.
Mutant Ninja Turtles getting milked.
Let's go back to the comic.
How long have we been streaming, and how much of the comic have we read?
This is
We
only
read a
chapter.
We're like,
Oh no! Let's go back and
Oh!
oh.
Before I met Duke Henstone. Ah.
I need water. I'll be back in 8 years.
I'm sweating.
That's why we wear tank tops, because we sweat so
I'm
much.
dying.
Nah, me, I'm
Flinch.
wearing.
I'm washing stuff with a sponge. Ah!
Blubber, 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 blubber.
Wine, wine.
Oh, I thought it said
Dick.
white wine. It's like, what?
Wine,
Daisy!
mom.
Daisy! Wah!
Yeah, look. When they actually draw the backgrounds, they look
Yeah.
phenomenal.
I don't even know if that's
That looks-
drawn. I think that's still
well,
3D, but it's with
There's some type of filter over it.
or something.
When you just do the baseline work, it looks like a unified comic panel. This looks fine. This looks great.
Sterling Rose says, when will the story actually start? I'm so tired of the exposition. In fairness, that's mostly on us. We're not that far into the comic. It's just been an hour.
What am I gonna Oh, that's you.
Sundog says, I can't believe the Milker is my first interaction with the Teenage Ninja Turtles. No, it's not normally like that, I promise.
What am I going to do?
Don't come near me! Okay.
Kick?
Okay.
Wah!
Just tell me from over there. Why is she... What's wrong?
So mean.
You're not getting the energy from Polyp. What, like, he deserves what's happening to him.
No, we're so mean to him.
She polyp. I'm not gonna.
I have to move house with my mother, but I've got no money. No matter how much I try to scrape and save, it's never enough. I don't know what to do.
Mood.
Hey,
Chirps,
Chirps,
Chirps, come here.
Come here, guy.
Chirps. Chirps just went into a closet that I don't think he's supposed to be in.
Chirps, what are you doing?
Come on out.
How many cats are in that closet with
Both
him?
the cats.
Both of
I
them?
think so.
I don't see him.
Wow.
Hi, doggy. Come sit with us. Come sit with us. You're the honorary guy.
The honorary guy.
Duke Henstone.
Huggle Sunny Bunny says, why is he kind of blushing when she kicked him? I think you know.
Well, oh my gosh, we haven't seen a foot yet.
Woo.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm actually really proud of this comic for there being
Ken
no
Love
feet.
Blossom in a Poison Heart is so bad with the feet.
Yeah, it
I've
keeps-
talked a lot about
there's,
Ken
like,
Love Blossom in a
random-
Poison Heart. When we get to this video, it's nuts.
There's random panels where they're like both in bed, but their feet are untucked, and the panel is just their feet untucked from the cover.
Webb says, I love Chirps, but then Walkman of Doom says Popeye is the superior dog. So there's beef.
Oh no,
No,
I like all
They're
dogs.
both friend dogs together. They play
Yeah.
all day. Chirps, come here. Chirps, come here, big guy.
He just wants to be...
I'll go grab him and then move things so he can't go over there.
Yeah, I had the couch over there, and then I moved it so I could go to the bathroom.
There we go. Thank you,
Yeah. All right. We gotta get through at least 2 chapters.
All right.
Doggies! Jump scare. I know! Don't read Poisoned Love Blossom's Hearts.
Can love blossom in a poisoned heart?
Yeah.
And my worth is now my house is now worth my life than I paid for. So we can't move because we don't have the money and my mother is sick. I'm so worried. I don't know what to do.
I'm with her
Why
on this
she-
one.
I mean, I
He's
don't...
yucky. He just burst into her place of business and started begging for money. I'm
Anyways,
anti-Paula.
guys, this is my place of business. Now give me money.
I'm anti-Paula.
Hang on. Why are you telling me this? You know I don't have money.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm anti-Paula. I don't know what this is. I don't like it.
I thought it was like her brother at first.
I'm disappointed, Daisy.
No, that's... I'm disappointed, Daisy.
I've
Tell
grown
me now.
disappointed with you, Daisy.
Aw.
Can't I even confide in a friend? I didn't realize you were so heartless.
Dude, that's not heartless.
I'm struggling, but you can't even say a few kind words. I'm already going through so much!
Actually, it's my mother who's really having a hard time. You're right. I shouldn't have said anything.
Wait, is Polyp a name? Yes, that is his name. They made a reference to him being what the polyp is. Poor mama. I guess. That's what I say to our cat every time she's like...
She's looking at Paula. Poor mama.
Sob.
And the 3D is starting to fall apart again. You can see the time crunch get worse and worse and worse.
Polyp, stop crying and take this.
A bread box?
I bet there's bread to sell
A
in
graphite
there.
block. I love graphite blocks.
What's this, Daisy? Oh, they didn't have the I want to say that's the specularity on the box, right? Or the box is too shiny. We're getting too
yeah.
much reflected light from the box. You need to turn down. If this is in Blender, I don't know what they're working in. It's the glare. Yeah, see, it's right there.
This. Huh?
Daisy! Does... Daisy!
You telling me she just keeps jewelry in her place of work?
Yes.
Ew, stop being so mushy, you polyp! I'm only gonna help you out this once, so listen carefully. If someone like you is caught with this, they'll think we stole it.
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah, he's creepy. I'm not vibing with Paula. I don't care. I'm not. It's not doing
Is
it
this
for
the
me.
stream where we do Savage Proposal? The Sunday stream we do
Oh
Savage
yeah, we
Proposal?
can catch up on Savage Proposal.
I want to catch up on Savage
Oh,
Proposal.
usually it's Wednesday.
No, Wednesday is the Do You Believe in God one.
That's not a Savage Proposal.
No, they are indeed different.
You would be confused. This is a flashback, yes. You're as confused as I am. So even if it isn't worthless, don't sell it at a jewelry store. Got it?
Sparkle, sparkle.
Immediately goes to sell it at a jewelry store. Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Look at how beautiful this place is.
See, here's the thing. If you had drawn that once, it would have looked nice in your art style, and you could have reused it for this shot.
Yeah.
Easy.
And honestly, I
peasy.
genuinely think just putting like a light blur on that would do a lot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
Daisy.
like drop it into Photoshop and add that like oil paint filter.
Chirps.
I'll do whatever you say. And
And
back,
back
to the present.
That oblivious
I'm a bit
dim-witted
like
asshole.
lightheaded.
You didn't pasta load.
Evidently not.
He said he needed emergency funds to purchase a carriage for his girlfriend. Oh, what a dick. I told you.
Yeah.
I'm not vibing with Polyp.
That
Polyp's
was a really mean.
Polyp is a scumbag.
That little shit.
I didn't know we could swear here.
But these minor details are of no importance to me. Because my bulge, my goodness. Why are you telling me?
I
Tell me
believe
where
lack
you
of
got
gold
the
is
necklace
what you're
from.
saying.
Well,
Wait, look at the table squished.
oh yeah, they brought it in and they scaled it down.
Yep.
Ah, Sparkle. Well, there was an option.
Auction.
Fuck. Auction. I scraped together everything I own. I didn't do anything illegal.
An auction?
Yes.
Wait,
Auction. Auction. A public sale where goods or properties are sold to the highest bidder.
do it in the
Am I
Webtoon
fucking
comic voice.
10?
Auction. A public sale where goods or properties are sold to the highest bidder. Because, anybody reading this.
That's only funny in that episode of SpongeBob where they're like, we're falling into the abyss. I didn't know what an abyss was, and then they took a second and were like, an abyss
Yeah,
is blah, blah, blah,
but
blah.
like,
It's
if
funny if
that's
Lemony
because-
Snicket's doing it.
Auction. A word in here which means
No.
da-da-da-da-da.
Because
No,
10-year-olds don't... Ow.
I'm so sorry.
That was my ear. 10-year-olds don't know abyss. Now I do, and I
Yeah,
will
but
never
10-year-olds
forget it.
know what an auction is.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I shocked. I never would have known that. Put a dog in the chat if you never knew what an auction was.
What is the...
Pontypool, the center of commerce.
What's going on in Pontypool?
Dude, that's what I'm telling you. Where's the balcony with the pools?
It's just off panel.
Why is there like a weird square... They didn't do the water right. I feel like the water's supposed to be higher. Right? Like
No,
looking
that's
at...
a bridge.
No, like look right there, how the water kind of like clips through the ground. I feel like there's supposed to be like a layer of water that's higher up and
don't
submerging
Just
that
weird
pillar.
tears.
Wow,
and-
none of you guys knew what a zebra, says Sarah.
We gotta figure out a better way to vote because if you say put dogs in the chat to mean blank, they're just gonna put dogs.
Well, that's because they know I
Well,
like
no,
doggies,
Maddie
and
doesn't
I
because it
love
means she
doggies.
always wins because the chat loves dogs.
Yeah.
And if you're instructed to put dogs in the
Tessie
chat,
Dross has a horse.
it doesn't matter what you think the answer is. You're gonna put dogs.
I
in
mean,
the
don't
chat.
get me wrong, I just put some dogs in the chat.
Cute. There's little. Is Mario Cat? Is that a cat or is that a dog? Ooh, Micah, you have like the service dog.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just so distracted. I
Yeah.
don't feel
Worst
very-
stream of the year, bitches!
Various auctions are held several times a day.
a day.
Even ordinary people like me can attend the different auctions. Oh, wait, this is you talking? That's
For fun with a small sum of money.
Oh, hell yeah, look at that guy. Look at that Mario Bros looking
He
motherfucker.
is so trustworthy.
He fucks.
Well, that too. And it's because he's
Thank
trustworthy. You know he's not lying. Too.
Right.
This doesn't seem like an auction. This just kind of seems like a
Like a swap meet.
Like a
Yeah.
farmer's market.
Yeah.
I love farmers markets. Usually, I'm only Usually, I'm only able to buy small, cheap items, but sometimes I come across some really wonderful things at a low price.
Lambie says, bless you, Maddie.
Thank you, Lambie.
That's strange. The previous owner of this necklace passed away recently. Only a few acquaintances would have known about the auction for the disposal of the deceased property.
Is illiteracy contagious?
Also, it probably took place on short notice. How was a commoner with no connections able to stumble upon that auction and coincidentally have their entire savings,
So
which
how is
they
she gonna
then
become
used
the
to buy
heroine's
the necklace?
stepmom?
I don't know.
Yeah, wow, I really
don't
forgot
know.
that's the whole reason I clicked on this.
Well, it's because, no, you said
Well, I guess
a
'cause the
stepmom
heroine is
comic,
her
and then I said
daughter.
a stepmom comic.
Or is his daughter, and so if she marries...
Toothpaste Chan
Yeah.
says, how does he know all this?
Chancellor Ally says it's a public auction. That's why
Yeah.
she's able to, yeah.
Sterling Rose says, even I, a poor piece of shit, attended these auctions.
So, is there a plot, or
man.
is the story just visually appealing exposition?
It's exposition.
Well, because I know everything about this world.
As if I could say that.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense.
You know how when in your story you're writing details about some
Like, that's the funny thing.
auction at the town square?
I mean, there are definitely stories like that, but I don't think I tumbled through the busty pumpkin field on my ass has that sort of thing.
My thing
I don't
is-
remember what it was called.
If Ricky and Sean were like, hey, how do you know anything about our world? I'll be like, because I live here, you dumb pieces of shit.
You'd just be like, Colorado.
I see you're testing my patience. Go ahead, explain yourself.
But like for a slightly more recent example, if I was teleported to the world of Love Try High, I wouldn't know anything financial. I just be like, I don't know,
Like what the
basket
class
girls
schedule
kissing?
is,
Yeah.
or
well, actually, canonically, classes are all like 3 minutes long, and then hallway time is like an hour in between. I do
Wow.
believe that's been
Well,
established.
you need a decent amount of time to get from one classroom to the other. So just, it's a long classroom.
Or maybe you'll talk after I throw you in jail for theft.
What? No.
Well-
She says. Gulp. Oh. Well, I've got nothing to lose now. It's better than trying to lie. Gulp. I'm going to tell you everything I know, sir.
So Dog says, Love Try High lore.
Good. I like that.
I will throat punch you, sir. Chapter 1 is called All You Need to Know of the World of This Tragic
All
Novel.
you need to know about the world of this tragic novel.
That's a shite title for a chapter.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of nice. It's like a Percy Jackson title where they're really long and silly.
No, but it wasn't silly.
I laughed.
There are a lot
Roll back
of
the stream, I
descriptions
laughed.
of Petra Henstone, the protagonist of the story. Oops.
Webb says, I hate all the men in this so far.
Yeah.
And we haven't even met the 10 suitors.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 10 suitors.
Should I have started with a brief synopsis instead? No, it's fine. I'll just sound like a crazy person instead. I've decided to tell him everything. I spoke frantically.
Webb says,
See,
actually,
that's so
just
funny.
everyone.
Like, look at this. This is...
Toothpaste Chan says, is she explaining the book?
Yeah! And we don't even get to hear it! I spoke frantically.
Sundown says, girl, what?
I wouldn't believe her. I'd be like, oh, so you're just fucking
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, so to the dungeons with her.
Huh. Sad
Oh, the
pumpkins.
pumpkins are nervous.
A weird witch says, who is the 10th? Or is it really the horse?
Yeah, we don't even know.
I even told him about his own secrets and things he himself had forgotten. Until the sun began to set. Is this
On
the
this
same panel?
Awful fucking
I think this
castle.
is a
That's
different
not even-
castle. Where's the red castle in the back?
That was on the
Amazing.
other side.
This is a world in a book.
So we're really just
I
giving
wouldn't
it all
believe
up.
that. If someone came up to me and was like, I know
This-
all
this
about you.
chair is way... Like, look at how he's built. Like, that chair is like a child's chair. It's so fucking close to the ground.
Lambie says, read The Empress's Two Wolves. I think
We did. We read the first
I don't remember
few
what
chapters.
stream. We read a bit of it. If I'm being
If we
honest,
get
I couldn't
bored-
tell you anything about it.
Well,
Dude,
there's
no, we've
two wolf
definitely-
titty.
we've definitely-
Do you remember Titty?
Yeah, that was the one
Titty.
with where they kind of showed
The
everything.
Empress's Two Wolves was just a blatant ripoff of the remarried Empress.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Where they had like the marks that showed up, and he was cheating on her with.
Oh, where they kiss
Pity.
I think we got so frustrated at that when we ended the stream.
Yeah.
How amusing.
Oh.
He believes that was you. He believes me. Well, at least the hard part is over. If you're curious, please ask me any. I'd be like, no, I don't believe you.
What's the title of the book?
What's the title of this book that we live in?
You don't exist. Your life is a lie. I am God, your creator.
Well, what do you call the story, kid?
Oh yeah,
The
if
country
you wrote
pumpkins
this story,
rolled
what's it
across
named?
busty
That's
ass,
something only
dusty
the
ass
author
people.
would know.
Checkmate, atheists!
That's why did the Duke's daughter roll across the pumpkin patch?
Oh, you guys are making it sexual. It's about his daughter. Shame. Shame on you.
What? It's a romance novel.
Is rolling across... Is like rolling across a pumpkin patch?
You
Like,
guys kept saying busty.
that's just
She
copying
roll
what-
across my pumpkin patch till I gored.
No.
Worst stream of the year!
Rolling across a pumpkin patch like an innuendo for like rolling around.
I don't think
like,
so.
or something.
Someone says only 3 of the suitors come up in the story.
Are you so
You've got to be
serious?
fucking kidding me. I'm actually furious about that. Why would you introduce the concept of 10 suitors and then only show 3 of them? I'm gonna punch a hole in a wall. That makes me so physically angry.
Starling says tweaking.
Walkman of Doom says, for shame, degenerates, apologize to wholesome Jonah.
Yeah, you guys.
Clickbait. Strange. Oh wait, that's you.
Strange. My daughter would never go anywhere near a farm.
It has
She's
to be
not a
innuendo.
poor.
Classism.
You're a poor.
Classism.
My daughter lives in this weird, very high up castle. It's on platforms.
Do you think it's like, is it Salvador Dali? I don't know, like one of those paintings with all the staircases where they go, you know, like they can't escape this castle and there's so many pools and it's just, everything keeps repeating and...
That's not what it means, sir. The title needed to be attention grabbing. But what is it? There has to be like an innuendo for something. Am I just stupid?
I became the devil chef.
Would be pretty
Would
bitchin'
be a
actually.
pretty
I'd
bitchin'
read.
Webtoon.
Oh, wait, let me show you. Total side tangent. I want to show you one that caught my attention.
Is it, do you like tomboys? Because
No.
that's catching my attention.
No, it is
Micah canonically likes-
Raising Hell.
A Demon's Guide to Parenting, huh?
Yeah.
This actually
Silly.
looks charming.
Yeah. I read the first little bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
They drew the background.
Look at how cute that is. And it's a little girl. And she's like, dee
Oh, that's lovely.
dee 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 dee, looking, and she's drawing. And she's like, wow, look at this drawing I did. It's so perfect and pretty. Like, look at this. It doesn't have to look like grass. You just have to make it in the style. And look at how lovely that is. Now keep scrolling down just a little. And she's like, yeah, how cool. And she's like,
So sad.
The shading on this is really pretty.
it's so pretty. And she's like, drawing.
It's gonna be all on fire. Burninating. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah!
Holy shit, that's Trogdor!
That's Trogdor the Burninator! Holy shit!
Trogdor the
I love
Burninator.
Trogdor the Burninator.
Trogdor
Here.
the
type
Burninator.
it.
She literally drew Trogdor.
Trogdor
You were
the-
making a Trogdor.
I was making a joke about Trogdor the Burninator. Burninating the countryside. We have Trogdor the board game somewhere.
Burninating
Trogdor.
the countryside.
Burninating the peasants.
Oh.
No.
Take me back to Anyways, Raising Hell was really cute from like the 2 panels I saw. Ugh, how mortifying. I know I wrote it, but still. Yeah, it feels like
The
her
table got
being-
taller. The table got taller.
It feels like her being an author should have been like, that should have been the cliffhanger.
Wow, that's nice as hit them notes thing.
Sundog says, OMG, it's Trogdor.
Oh, okay, it's Raising Hell. I don't know if it's good. I only read like the first few panels.
A Weird Witch says this is the biggest side quest stream I've ever been on.
I'm so sorry.
Worst stream of the year, baby.
I think
We're all a little bit sick.
No, I feel fine.
Oh, well, I feel like shit.
I went to the doctor a while ago.
I keep staying up till 2 and editing. And
You guys better like the newest video because it's
It's
badass.
gonna be long.
It's awesome.
We do a lot of math.
We do. It's delightful. Yep, I'm the author of Why Did the Duke's Daughter Roll Across the Pumpkin Patch? Someone please fucking tell me if rolling across the pumpkin patch is an innuendo. Is it like rolling with like the pigs or something? If
I don't
you're
know.
getting
Just
in the mud.
just keep
I'm
reading.
sorry.
Is it 4 hours long? No, but it is 40 minutes.
Haha, it's peculiar, isn't it? I wonder why I chose that title. What? Okay.
Big Computer says, Maddie, math tutorial? Question mark, question mark?
You know,
It's not just math, it's bird math.
Yeah, it's
And I'm gonna leave it at
hilarious.
that.
She wrote the book and didn't even get to be the protagonist.
haha.
Well, that's a first. I wonder how he's gonna take it.
Skooky Cat
Please.
says, and I have asthma, so the cold is killing my lungs.
Aw.
Relatable. I don't anymore, but when I was a kid, I had terrible asthma, and the air where we live is really bad, just because, and it
math.
sucks.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who saw the bottom of the shoe print on his face as a massive smile.
Okay. Can we read Savage Proposal?
Yeah.
I'm so
pull it
done
up.
with
I
this.
gotta go take a peek.
Have
So Doug
fun.
says the Golden Canary Genocide. I was like, wait, how do they know about that? We've talked about this on
Yeah,
stream.
yeah, we have.
I was like, how did they know?
They're mind readers. They are also reincarnated into our world, so they know everything that's about to happen. Like what word I'm about to say.
Logman of Doom says, walk 2 a time, baby!
Savage Proposal. Man. What are these?
I never want to make fun of Canvas because, like, they are just indie dev.
They
One
are
time
just
I was looking up
Canvas.
some comic. I want to say it was Princess's Jewels, and I saw some comic, and the thumbnail I thought was really interesting.
Yeah.
And so I clicked through to it, and I just, like, clicked through to a random chapter because I was like, oh, what is this? And then it cuts through, and it's a Zuko x Katara Modern Times fanfic, where they're like, your businessman father, Ozai. And I was like, oh, okay.
You know what
And
edits?
I was like, very cool.
You know what edits I love, like, as, like, a really guilty pleasure? I love those edits where it's, like, two animated cartoons interacting, but they weren't in, like, the same movie, where it's, like,
I get a lot on
Chell from
TikTok
El Dorado
of-
and Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon.
It's
I
this-
love those.
It's this running series someone's doing. I really don't understand it, but I keep getting it, and I do,
with,
like
like,
them.
Elsa and Merida?
It's Elsa and Rapunzel in the Encanto house, usually to the soundtrack of Encanto.
See, at that point, I'm like, you gotta
It's
do
a lot of
something
editing work.
creative.
It's impressive.
The editing work is impressive, but I feel like you gotta have your own story.
Being of pure energy says Segex time.
Yes! See, like, I never thought I'd say this, but, like, even this looks better than what we just saw.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
It's a shame on the last comic because their art
Yes,
was
darling.
the
Agreed.
character art was nicer, but the backgrounds
The backgrounds were
much
so bad. Now to Noctua, the best backgrounds around.
Wow.
Previously, for those of you who are not familiar, this dame,
I don't know
what
her
even
name.
happened? This lady whose name I can't remember, her kingdom was invaded by the very scary big guy
Taiwakan.
whose name I don't remember. Tawakan.
Lord
She lives in a
Taiwakan.
place called Nuak. We call it Nuaktua.
it's
Oh, we
funny.
haven't had music for a while. Is that why the streams felt so weird?
I think the music turning off is why we spiraled. We
so
spiraled out of control.
And so basically, she has to marry Tawakin, and he killed her fiance, but her fiance is alive. She's pretending to be pregnant, I think.
Yeah, she is.
Her fiance shot an arrow. Some
Skooky Cat says flap flap.
flap flap. I'm gonna pass out.
Change the
I should have
title
carbo
name.
loaded.
You should have.
Say what you will about that last comic. We never had to move the warning.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. And you want to know why? Because literally nothing happened.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that entire comic was the biggest...
To be fair, we did only read two
We
chapters.
only read 2 chapters, and each panel had like a 30-minute break in between to talk about, Spy Kids or Ratatouille.
Stumble.
Ah! Is it because I've lost weight? My dress keeps clinging to my legs.
She's got a slay.
Ooh, I hate it when that happens. That's like my number one ick for clothing, when it like clings to my legs and it's all staticky.
Girl, I don't think you've lost much weight.
I wonder where you lose. Is that like a skillet?
Awooga.
What kind of food is that? I'm so
She's
hungry.
got some like fancy food in a
yeah,
skillet
I want a
with like
skillet.
a bottle of poison and some egg rolls.
I don't think I've ever had an egg roll.
I
No,
don't
but
really like
looking
them.
at that background,
Yeah.
something that's really interesting is the light beam is actually doing a lot of work there. But if you put
Yeah.
like a 1% blur on that, I think a lot of people's instinct, and this is just something I found. I do a lot of like photo restoration, just as like for fun
Right,
as a
yeah,
hobby.
yeah.
On like Reddit, where people just post like a picture and are like, "Oh, fix this photo for me, add color, do whatever." And a lot of people are so obsessed with making it like so,
Perfect.
like making it have the most pixels. And
Yeah.
oftentimes, because you're using like upscaling software that is just kind of interpreting what the picture looks like. And a lot of the times,
I had
it's
Red
not
Goon
that
for the
good.
first time this year. It was delicious.
And it often looks better if you have a slightly blurrier photo with less detail than the crispest, best, high
Yeah.
resolution. Look at all the lines.
Starling says she's not backlit, despite being backlit.
Yeah, no, that's true. She
Yeah.
should have.
Oh well. But it's not like I can have morning clothes tailored again. At this rate, I'll run out of things that fit. She's...
Why did her tits shrink? I mean, like, they're enormous here.
It's shrinkflation.
Ah. Yeah, she's got like a nice skill.
little
She
skillet.
probably shouldn't be touching it with her
rolls.
thumb.
No, it's on a plate. The skillet's on a thing I saw. If he saw how shabby I look now, would he lose interest in me?
Girl, you are wearing like a full funeral gown.
What am I
how
even
shabby
thinking?
I look.
It's not like he was attracted to me for my looks in the first
Webtoons?
place. He
Just
was
think-
only attracted to me for my brain.
Just think bad
Slay.
clothing means black. Like, anytime it's like, look how terrible I look. They're just wearing
Oh,
a pretty
like in
black
Dragon
dress.
King's Bride?
Yeah.
They gave her a black dress and then they had to, like, yes or no it. I made some stupid joke. Anyways, phew!
Oh, they're back, baby.
Holy
they're
fucking
so
shit.
back.
Oh my gosh.
Ice Cream says, your breast reduction surgery was a success. Where's the male lead? And it's that meme where it's like, well, who do you think took the breasts?
Sir Kleinfelder is alive.
Yeah, like adding
love that
adding the
meme.
line art to these bottles
Is not helping.
did not help them.
Well, because yeah.
They look bad. They look worse.
Yeah, I told you it's on a warmer.
I think they would be better off not putting the line art on and just having it look slightly more dissonant with their art style.
Pixels.
Oh, yeah. Given the situation, will I be able to face Lord Taiwakan without showing? It showing?
About what showing? You just keep your clothes on and then it doesn't show.
What was
Yeah.
the one we watched?
Where
with
she
the
gets
girls?
shot naked? She's like, is this what you want? He goes, heh, I'm not into women.
What was that?
What was that?
Because I'd love to put that one back up too. That one was nuts.
Yeah,
I don't remember that one. It was like some girl.
We may be reading too many of these.
She got naked and I forgot about that.
Chaggle
Like,
says, no, we're back in Noctua.
Yeah, wait, chat, what was the comic we were reading where she just, like, dropped her clothes for the tough guy emperor?
Suki Cat would know. Suki Cat reads all of these. And I love you for it.
Immortal Cramp says, what the hell?
Dilf Daddy.
Everyone's just saying, say
Dilf
Gex and Dilf Daddy.
As much as
They know
I
us so
appreciate that,
well.
it's not.
Alright. Without it showing, will he recall our heated night where he almost...
My child will have a different father. Thank you, Sarah
Is it?
Dyklon.
Oh
I think
my
that's what it
gosh.
was.
Oh, we could have just...
Child.
Yeah.
Really?
Remember, because that's the one where she
Right,
was
'cause he had the
pregnant and he
fluffy.
pushes her off the cliff
Right,
and she
And
reincarnates.
I didn't like it because they kept showing the same panel where it was like pushing a pregnant woman. And
Yeah.
I don't know, something about pushing pregnant women off of cliffs just doesn't sit right with me. And the promises we made.
Chaggle says, imagine my child will have a DILF father.
And if the remnants of last night remain, she's been so horny for him this entire time.
Yeah, she wants him more than any other webtoon girly has ever wanted anything.
She's like, oh man, I hope he doesn't kiss me and caress my face and put his thumb in my mouth. How am I supposed to act in front of him?
Not like a cat in heat, like you've been acting.
Meow! Meow!
Holy.
Meow! I can't keep avoiding him forever. I can't make any mistakes. I need to keep it together. Knock, knock. Oh, good morning. Are you awake?
Silence.
Oh,
So no, he's not awake. Don't go in the room. Who wants to guess? Is she gonna go in the room
What's
anyway?
my
happening
gosh.
with the shadow from the doorknob?
there's a light right above, and so it's giving
But
a
there
hard light. There
isn't.
shouldn't. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
Like, I just
Phew.
feel like the 3D...
Looks like he's still asleep. Oh, I'll just
I
leave this
walk
by
it
the door.
I feel like the 3DS at Webtoons never take the time to think, does the background look good?
No.
Like, they just make it, they're like, okay, well, we've put it there.
That room is hella dusty. We're not even in the room. Oh!
Wham!
He's hot!
Oh, and she just got down to dick level. Did I startle you? He waited for her to think he was asleep, and then banged the door open.
It's like, oh yeah.
I like how they tastefully covered his junk with these flowers.
I don't think it is
Ew.
tasteful.
It's definitely dangling.
I think
it's
it's-
right here.
Scraping against the floor.
Yeah, like 6 to 8 feet long.
She's like, wait.
Coiled up on the ground.
I don't know what you're about to Google. I think I'm vetoing it.
Ned Flanders.
Right.
Oh my. Your abs
Sterling
are
Rose
showing.
says, Maddie, it's not dusty. Proceeds to cough.
I'm sorry, I'm sick. No, you needn't come out. You just
Yeah.
need to come in me. I just came to help with your meal, since your arm might be bothering you. You know, how you're a grown man and you can't
I
eat by
like this
yourself.
shirt that he's got going on that has no collar, no buttons, No, nothing.
It's Star Wars.
It's no, because those have like they overlap. No. This shirt couldn't overlap no matter
it's
what
too
you
tight.
did. It's got like a big cutout in the middle, so you can see his rippling ass.
Maybe it's supposed to
wanna
be like, wait, I might
like,
have a Star Wars
really
reference
buff
for this.
just for a day, so I can wear
Look
a
up
tight shirt and
Rogue
then
Squadron
flex,
dress uniform.
and then all of the outfit comes off of me because I flex so hard.
Micah type.
That'll never happen because I'm the size of a child. I'm not petite. I'm just
I'm bad at typing.
yeah.
It's supposed to be worn like that.
I get you. I see you.
Anyways,
I will bring up 90s Star Wars books at any
I
opportunity.
just came to help with your meal. Oh, I already read that. Ooh,
Let me carry this.
for you. What? No, let me.
It's
Bye,
fine.
Skooky Cat.
Bye,
Bye,
Skooky. Merry Christmas.
Merry Holiday Christmas Day.
It's fine. It's not heavy.
That's not the issue. You injured your shoulder. He won't budge.
Eelheart says the Star Wars fit. My only goal in life is to dress like a background character in a Star Wars at any point in time in my life.
You know, you do a pretty
I
good
do
job.
a pretty damn good job.
Are you worried about my injury?
Yes, I am. Take
Why
your
are
clothes
they
off. Let me
shading
see.
them like this chapter?
Hey, stop complaining. Stop complaining.
Right.
Don't stop. Keep doing it.
Just.
Sterling Rose says there will come a day where Star Wars stream will happen.
I don't know Star Wars. It's
Brett
not my
says he wants
niche.
that glove shit outfit.
I do.
Oh, I'm worried as well.
But I wasn't hurt.
Why does the door open inward like that? It just feels awkward.
No, all doors they open inward because if you had to open it outward,
guess.
someone could come in and.
I
yeah.
was talking about your dress.
You're just a man in a girl's world.
Your breasts seem to be heaving out of it.
I'm sorry. I was Vito.
Your Highness, is that the only dress you have?
I don't know what they're complaining about. It's serving.
It's like it looks nice. It's,
Like,
it's not
she's-
overly distasteful or immodest.
Honestly, I would wear it. But if it's
Yeah.
gonna cling to me, I wouldn't wear it. But I'd wear it if it didn't cling to me. Anyways. What an ass. Okay. He's like, yeah, she's ugly, right? She's ugly, right?
You want
Look at
me. You want me. Look at my fit. I haven't
a-
changed in days.
Yeah, he hasn't actually. Sorry, Maddie, you're so I am. I'm so tiny, but I'm doing this all for you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Alan Budd says, guys, he's just jealous.
Anyways. Oh, I guess he wasn't alone.
He wasn't alone in the room. They just woke up. He just woke up. He wasn't alone in the room.
He just woke
He
up.
needed to get some things. What is it called? Serviced, Jonah.
I might
Okay.
have to start writing Knock to a fanfic because
If you did, I'll read it on
if they
stream.
won't canonicize my ship,
Oh, someone was asking earlier if we're planning on reading bad fanfictions. I am. As soon as I'm feeling better, that's something that I want to do in the new year. I also want to add. Oh, I should ask. I want to add another stream in the week, but I want to ask you guys.
Puke Princess, your parents are right. The Acolyte was good. Everyone shit on it. The Acolyte was great. I will die on this hill.
It was a great start for something. It's a shame we didn't get to see where it was going. Sorry, we cut Maddie off.
Sorry, no, I needed to.
No, you're good. I wanna add a third stream to the week, but everyone.
my.
Well, I mean, we have more free time now.
True.
Yeah.
And so I thought it would be nice, but I don't want to add another stream and everyone be like, hey, it's like the middle of the night for me, because it's always the middle of the night for everyone.
Immortal
and I
Crayons.
feel really bad.
Immortal Crayons, you are also right. They are not Night Sisters from the Courtship of Princess Leia. You are correct. Go on, but yes.
So if you guys want another stream, give me a good time. That's better for you guys. That's not the middle of the night. There
Yeah.
one.
Everyone,
There one.
everyone put in the chat
Yeah.
Like what day?
Your time zone.
I was thinking...
Because saying what time of day, that doesn't help
yeah.
us if you're...
Well, I was just saying what day of like the week.
I was even
But-
thinking, like, Friday still at 8, because then the next day's a weekend anyways, and it's still, like, the same time for us, but it's a weekend for the next day, so people can stay up late.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time? Oh, wow, a lot of you guys are East Coast.
Cup Ramen says 74 p.m.
Isn't there?
I don't know that time.
That is a lot of Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Shamrock the Green Dragon is on the correct time, I see.
Green Pixel says 2 a.m. Why are you awake, Green Pixel?
I would judge, but the last like week I've been up till 2 a.m. editing.
No, it's like,
For
it's
video.
winter break this week, so a lot of people have work off, a lot of people have school off. Because it's winter break this week.
Sometimes it's 1 a.m.
Hi, sun dogs. Look, wait, if I look outside and find the moon, we'll be looking at the same moon.
Wow.
I don't think it's up for me right
so
now.
cloudy.
Yeah, I think it's so overcast.
Yeah, a lot of people say Christmas. Bro on that grind. I like the streams, and I would like to be the main provider for me and Jonah, and so I want to, yeah.
You say that like you're not also my employer.
It's an economy. This is you, Micah.
Please excuse me for asking, but must you wear that dress?
I love that
Decent warning.
everybody's calling this guy Webtoon Jonah, and Mike is the one doing it.
Yeah, I've been him the whole time.
You know, it's funny because you do look more like him.
Yeah, no, I don't look much like that. My hair is much worse.
I'm worried about your dress.
Not again. Yeah, they really are putting the work into those tits. Is it because it looks too big on me? You know what, actually? I'm on that grind so I can get tits like hers. Whatever her name is. But that was rude of him to criticize. I mean, that guy's only half dressed himself. That bitch. I just wish he was less than half dressed.
That's you. You pointed at me.
Oh, I see. Okay, my bad. The dress is a bit large. But please understand, I'm just a tiny lady. As you know, there was no time to make new mourning clothes. In Noctua, we must wear black until the funeral is over. He's this interested in how
He really cares
Women-
about, like,
women look?
women's clothes and fashion.
Is that a stereotype?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
You're planning on wearing that for the next 3 days?
He's like, no, we gotta get you some...
Jackal says her dress is too large. It needs to be smaller to show off the boob.
Her knock to
He's like,
us.
you're gonna be wearing the same outfit for 3 days?
Meanwhile,
No,
he's
no,
been wearing
no.
the same thing for this
Yeah.
whole comic.
Is there an issue with my morning attire? I can change it to my afternoon attire. Is there any... I'm sorry. Is it any way inappropriate by Taiwakan standards? Bitch.
Like, it's not big. They keep talking about how it's big. It's cut. Like,
I
not
don't know.
big. I don't know
heard-
anything about dresses, but like, what are we talking about?
I mean, the fact that it's, like, falling off her tits means it must be enormous.
My thing,
For the bust.
I guess, but like personally, I don't like I can get behind skin tight clothing for myself sometimes, but it's just I don't like it. So I wear really baggy clothes. So this is like form fitting in my opinion. It
Yeah.
doesn't actually look big.
Riley123 says,
Her
are they
shoulder! Oh my gosh, I'm coming!
clip back, clip back, clip back, clip back, clip back, clip back, clip back.
I'm sorry.
Is there nothing on her mind other than her country? It doesn't seem like she purposely dressed this way, and it's not like his lordship is easily swayed by women, but still, by beauty, but still.
Oh, yeah, he's mad because her titties are popping out. And
I guess it's maybe like
he's
the
worried that
waist.
his bisexual boyfriend is
Sterling
gonna
Rose
leave
says,
him.
move the rating to 18 plus!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, they're joking. I'm pretty sure shoulder. They're everyone's screaming shoulder, shoulder. Ah!
Even I think this is a bit. Oh.
Even
I think this is a
Oh,
bit.
even I think this is a bit.
Now that we've all read, why is the candle in a cage? Like one of those sexy women. What is the candle?
What kind of sexy women are you keeping in cages?
Mermaids.
Alright.
It's just, it may be inappropriate for a lunch to see. It's just too much.
Shut up. Oh.
Shut up. If her dress bothers you so much, then you shouldn't look.
Oh, slay.
Either close
Slay.
your eyes or
Slay.
leave.
Slay.
They're having some sort of lovers quarrel.
No, what I always hate is when people are like, I can see your ass in that. And I'm like, I know, that's the point. And it's it's like, oh, it bothers you? Fucking gouge out your eyes then.
Let's hope the funeral doesn't take too long.
What the
Get
hell?
out.
What the
Your Highness, my apologies. Please take care of his lordship.
And then the stiffest lesbian knight in the whole universe escorts him out.
I need a story about that lesbian night.
Yeah.
Like, why does she look like she's trying to hold in a fart? She's like,
No, that's not a fart. That's like
Blab
shit.
Blaz says, hello, just joined, what's happening? The worst stream of the year.
I'm sorry.
Starling says, lesbian night. Yeah, I
I-
know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh man, if I have the free time, first of all, I'm gonna draw, what is it, Ramen Cup's chicken? I will draw your chicken ramen cup, and then I will draw lesbian night.
Sundog says, put that twink in his place, my lord.
Is this dress really that bad?
No, you look fine.
Yeah.
You look fine. Your body's popping out of the dress. It's
How is this the plot of this chapter?
I didn't want to look shabby. This isn't shabby. Girl, if this is shabby, then I am the ugliest bitch on this side of the Mississippi.
Green Pixel says, what? Wait, where's the lesbian? Scroll back up to the lesbian
oh, yeah.
night.
She
We
is
are
here.
just assuming, but I feel pretty good.
She was pretty apparent to me. I
Yeah.
mean, you don't have that haircut if you're not a lesbian.
You definitely have that haircut if you're me with a pair of kitchen scissors.
Fair enough.
And that's a direct call out to one of your previous haircuts that was really shitty I gave you.
Elf the
Right,
Fairy
and I'm a
says, a
lesbian.
big old nothing burger of a plot. Yeah, something interesting.
I don't know, I'm just so enamored with it for whatever reason. Is it the boobs and the full side nudity?
It's her tits. It's the tits.
Yeah.
You're into the tits.
Yeah.
That's okay. Neurons activate, and you can't help it.
The funny thing is though, like, we put this in the Brother Bear video that you just did.
Oh, yeah.
The South Park guys did this talk about how to write a good scene, or like how to write a good story.
No,
Immortal-
they've never seen boobs.
Immortal Crayon says Butch Knight X Miss Noctua.
Who's Butch Knight?
The Butch
Butch
lesbian
lesbian
night. But one of the things they talk about how
like Butch Hartman.
each scene in your story should work as its own little, in their case since it's comedy, its own little sketch. I feel like so many webtoons each of their chapters don't work as its own chapter or scene or sketch. Like they don't make up their own little micro arc.
Oh, the Brother Bear video will come, by the way. Too many of you said you'd watch it, and so that was
the
all I needed.
3 hour.
Not 3 hours, that's Beethoven.
Yeah, we watched every Beethoven movie, and let me tell you,
Wait. Can you guess how many Beethoven movies there are? The dog Beethoven, not like Beethoven.
yeah, not
the-
like da 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 da.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
I think it's
Starling
meant
says her plots work on their own.
you got me there. 7. I don't actually know.
Brad says-
Walkman
Brad
of
says
Doom.
3.
Walkman of Doom.
I don't think anyone's hit it yet, right?
No, Walkman of Doom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
8. Yep.
Yep.
And
There
a
is
TV
8.
show.
Yeah, the TV show is actually quite charming. We have not watched all
Most
that.
of Beethoven is good. Then they do like this reboot, and they get awful.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
good. My favorite Beethoven is the 5th one, purely for nostalgic reasons
Well,
and
and I'm
taxidermy
sorry, you're
cats.
just wrong on that one.
And then
the
the
best one is
number
number
three.
3.
Number 3
Yeah.
is the best.
It's by
Number
far
I
three
the
think
best.
it's a
funny.
Star Wars movie.
There is a Sith Master and his apprentice. I agree with you on that point.
I know I watched the 5th and 3rd one the most, and I agree
Yeah.
the 3rd one is the best, but my personal favorite is the 5th one.
What do you mean, Beethoven the dog?
Yes.
Oh,
8, brother.
oh.
What story do you have that's 8 movies long? In fairness, only the first 5 are a cohesive story. Then they go
Yeah.
off on
Tangents.
a whole ass tangent, and the amount of
Like
pedophiles per
the worst
movie.
tangent
Oh, yeah.
that we've been on. Like, the tangent that they go on is so much worse than any tangent we've gone on.
Immortal Krantz
It's
says
free.
Star Wars. I swear on my life, Beethoven 3 is a Star Wars
Yeah,
movie.
no, the bad guys, one is like this guy who's manipulating his apprentice, and
Like,
they're
they
talking-
use the Force
and they're
in the
talking,
movie.
They're talking about the Force, and there's one moment where they legitimately, there is no other explanation other than them having used the Force.
Also, me and Micah have a personal fan theory that Beethoven, the dog movie, is based off of a German TV show
Yeah, pull
called
up
George.
the
Yeah.
German dog movie.
Yes, well, it's a TV show.
It's both. There's a movie and a show,
right.
so we might have to watch all of George.
George.
We've been working on this video for so long and yet have done so little on it.
Yeah,
Do movie. You're gonna have to specify.
Oh, Jack Russell Terrier who died saving kids.
Oh, shout out to
George is a
George.
hero.
Why is he so cute? He's dead.
Okay, pull up Beethoven the dog too, because the dogs keep being like, "What are we talking about?"
Movie say.
Where does the Star Wars Beethoven movie rank in the Star Wars canon?
Yeah,
that is
this
a hard.
George.
I'm
and this came out in
convinced-
the 70s, and then
Die komplett Serie.
yeah, it was German, and then hold on, beef. No, beef oven movies. The second one has probably the hottest woman I have ever seen in my entire life.
That's true. She slays.
She
Yeah.
slays so. Ooh, she slays.
What are we looking at?
Yeah, no, we're gonna go. Let's find
Regina.
Oh my gosh, she slays. She has like the cutest outfits. We can't find any.
She has a new outfit like
She-
every 3 minutes.
Oh man, she had like this really cute like businesswoman like.
Okay, so for anyone confused, because we really haven't explained it, there's a series of dog movies
Oh,
about
yeah.
a dog named Beethoven. He goes on
Yeah.
adventures. He likes to eat. He gets into mischief.
Yeah, that
Um,
outfit. That's the one where she has it's in the back. It's totally low cut. It's the hottest thing I've ever seen. I shit you not, you guys. I found her current Instagram and I messaged her to ask if she wanted.
Starling says, wait, I thought we were talking about Beethoven the piano
No,
guy.
no,
I was so
Beethoven the dog.
No, I messaged her
We
on
have gotten
Instagram and I
multiple-
was like, hey, can you? I would love to interview you and like talk about your work on Beethoven. And I can't. No one. Every time I message someone or I think to talk to someone from these movies, they're all dead.
We bought
Everyone
4
is
Beethoven
dead.
books for this.
No, that was a secret.
The people of our stream can know.
Anyways, that's what we're
Back
working
to
on.
a savage proposal.
Right. Maybe I gained a little. If I gained a little weight, it would fit better.
Isla Hart says, and the third one was a Star Wars movie?
I guess. Kind of.
When we make this video, if you will allow me, I have like 20 minutes of explaining the Bay Knight Sith and how the villains of this movie are definitely in the line of the Bay Knight Sith.
Walkman of Doom says Beethoven video when? We watched all the Beethoven movies.
Like a year ago.
We've been sitting on this
March.
idea since like March.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna we just got so busy for just a bajillion reasons. And
I have a bunch of
it's
things
funny
I've been
because
working
we
on.
were working on that like before your channel was even like doing
things.
things.
No, it was popping off earlier this year.
But like we I guess that's true. Like
it's been doing pretty good. Not to pat myself on the back
Walkman of
or
Doom
anything.
says I need to watch the rest of the Beethoven movies. I don't think you do.
No, you don't. The
You
fourth
really
one is
don't.
such
the
ass.
first 5 Beethoven movies are all that's worth watching. Beethoven 4 is awful.
It's awful.
It's
I
just a
hate-
prince and a pauper.
Listen. I hated Beethoven 4 when I was a stupid little kid, okay? I liked the B movie. I watched the B movie every single day for an entire summer as a kid, and I hated Beethoven 4.
Says where do they rank in the Bay Knight line? Pretty low.
In the what?
Star Wars.
Okay. Maybe if I gained a little weight, it would fit better. Girl, you could gain any amount of weight, and it would fit great.
Starling says
Did
one
her
of the
boobs just grow? That's all I can... Crazy. Why would I gain... Why would I want to look nice for that man? Oh, okay. I thought she was freaking out because, like,
Her
gaining
tits
weight.
got bigger.
He's the one who shattered the piece of Noctua. Girl, it sounds like you were, in an impoverished country beforehand. Not that our peace was going to last much longer, but still. Boobs.
It's crazy.
Would you prefer to eat first, or should I tend to your wound?
Eat what? The food she brought, or
Is
from boob?
10 to your wound code for sex with Marquez?
Oh man.
I'd like a change of bandages first.
Is bandages code for condoms?
Walkman of Doom says, I used to be obsessed with Spy Kids as a kid. I got obsessed with Spy Kids like a year ago, and I wrote like 10 pages of a video essay, and then I decided I
Yeah.
hated it, and I got rid of it.
Yeah, he
Draft
was like,
says
Maddie, read this. And then I went to read it, and he's like, actually, don't. I'm not doing this anymore.
Starling says me when I eat her wound.
I'm working on a suit of the armor Judy wears in Spy Kids 3. I've been
Spy
working
Kids
on it
3?
forever. It's hit some real big snags. I need to redo a bunch of stuff, but
Spy Kids.
3D.
I always wanted to watch the third one.
I'm working on Junie's armor for myself.
Yeah.
I've hit some
Yeah.
snags. I'm working on it.
I always thought this kid was like the coolest guy. in
Yeah,
the whole
people
world.
people keep telling me to make video essays because I'm really bad at doing things. I need people to yell at me.
Yeah, do it. I'm slightly afraid that you'll be way better at YouTube than I am,
Shucks.
but...
I knocked over Maddie's water.
Oh, it's okay. The lid's closed.
Because my question is mostly just, are the Spy Kids books canon? I want to know, because I know Robert Rodriguez hasn't
Is
read
it
them.
like the president? There was something about the president.
George Clooney is the
Walkman of Doom
president.
says I was so into the third film. Yeah, it was definitely the coolest.
Yeah, there is a hot
Spy
grandpa
Kids
in the
1
third
was just
one.
entered into the National Film Archive, or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like a film of great importance, according to the U.S. government. And
Sterling says make Maddie irrelevant. Good.
does Mike have his own channel?
No.
Sort of.
Kind of. It's
Don't say no. I'm in the description,
You
probably.
don't post.
At Hi, I'm Micah. I have some Star Wars edits I made.
Oh,
They're-
yeah, you do.
They're kind of mid. I don't know. There's one VFX thing I'm pretty happy with how it turned out.
He makes all the Ricky videos, and those are so phenomenal. And he's like, "Oh no, they're such they're good. The Ricky videos are good." And Love Try High, and your Star Wars edits. And
I don't know why people are talking about Stargate. Stargate is great, except for when it's not. But when it is, it's great.
good. It seems his fever's almost gone, and his eyes are as sharp as they used to be. Wonder if there's anything else pointy. His expression is unreadable and as a statue. Now here's a take. Statues shouldn't be unreadable. Statues are art and should have
Yeah.
an emotion on that. Like I take pictures of me kissing so many statues. I every time I see a statue, I go and take a picture of it like I'm kissing it, like one of those like middle-aged white moms. And they
God.
always look really happy. And his beastly gaze is as cold as ever. It's as if the flames of our last night never existed.
Oh my, that did not happen.
I swear she was wearing clothes.
Yeah.
No, this is the thing. They keep thinking about them having sex, and they just keep being like, what would it be like if we fucked hard?
Even our promises and our memories.
Oh, are people confused? Yeah, this is a different story.
Oh, this is Savage Proposal.
Yeah.
Allow me to unwrap the bandages and anything else that might be too tight on you. I'm sorry. I'm in a weird mood right now. They seem clean, as if they were just changed.
He had his boyfriend clean them right before.
Lord Taiwakan, it seems there's no need to rewrap these. Did you perhaps already apply fresh medicine? Oh, that's medicine.
Their food is getting
And that's
cold.
now bloody... Wait. That wasn't food. That was bloody bandages on there.
Oh.
Why is she walking around with bloody bandages?
Please change them anyway. Unless it has become unbearable for you to touch me again.
Oh, I'll touch you. I'm sorry. They do so much work on her boobs. It's so fun.
Yeah, like, they're putting in so much more shading onto her tits than anything else.
And you know what? God bless him.
He remembers. He seemed to be taking my side earlier, too.
Yeah, why did they put the bloody bandages next to his food? Like,
Yeah.
right there.
You know, it's like red meat where it's like better
Sundog
the bloody-
says his boyfriend changed them as aftercare.
if that
Wasn't just my imagination.
Sorry, I'll change your bandages then. If he really does remember, then does that mean he intends to keep his promise? He's not even cut.
No, the arrow was in his back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, believe me, Maddie, he's cut.
As will I. This is all so strange. I have all these feelings. He's asking me to change his bandages that look already new. And here I am, changing them for him anyway. This is gonna be, and I don't know if they're watching, but my friend and I read each other's diaries. This is gonna be a deep cut. This is exactly reading as how one of her diaries would go. Love you to death. Everything was about how she liked boys. It was the funniest thing ever. I love it so much. And it was just like that. And this is reading exactly like that.
Checkle says, this is so slow. I know, can they just, like, fuck already?
No, they're...
And get it over with?
Well, that's why they had to show us the porn earlier.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Touching him doesn't bother me.
Kinda
Touching him...
bothers me.
Oh. Damn it. Oh, who's this?
Who's this twin?
Oh, this is Lord Kleindenhofford.
Leanne.
Is that her name?
Just hold on a little longer, my Leanne.
So, when does he get the power of Grayskull and turn into He-Man?
Honestly, yeah, cause he's like a cute little twink. I like twinks better than like buff guys.
Everyone's going, she has a name?
This is just getting good, but I feel as though the arrow was really meant for her. And Kleinfelter is hiding something.
You don't say.
I think our ML maybe isn't as bad as his reputation. Sir Kleinfelter is a coward for hiding and almost hit her. Because the dress was too big, it draped a little lower in the front than the princess intended.
I mean, thank you for telling me, Potato of Course. I didn't.
Ota Killian says he's deaf uncut. That's not what I meant, but that's very funny. I meant like cut like he had abs, not cut like...
Like what?
Suck him.
Oh!
Maddie gets it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll take a twink over a buff guy any day. That being said, ooh.
And that's so sad
Ooh.
for Jonah, because you don't know this, because we're just voices.
No.
Jonah has, like, rippling muscles. He's huge.
Yeah, I'm jacked and like 6 feet tall.
That being said, if Jonah got this physique, something about it really
yeah,
does
Fat
it for
Mac.
me. I love Fat Mac. Something about it, I don't know. It's like just the right amount of chub.
Carter says, I think I'm late. Can someone tell me what's happening? I don't know. We've talked about Spy Kids a lot more than usual.
Yeah, oh, Sonica Bagwee says
Yeah.
peak stream right here.
Yeah, anyways, Fat Mac is probably the best.
For the people
Yeah.
that are taking the muscle joke seriously, no, I am very little.
Don't let him
I
fool you.
believe-
Jonah's like...
Don't I outweigh you? Only because
Well,
I'm taller?
yeah, it's because you're taller than I am. You've got more bones.
I got lots of bones.
If our bones...
No, technically you have
Okay,
one more.
stop. If we had the same scale of skeleton, I'd weigh more than you. But you've got longer bones.
I'm a tall lady.
Maro
I'm
Cat
5'10".
says Spy Kids 3D was surprisingly visionary and was way better than Ready Player One. I will say the behind the
I think I
scenes
agree with that.
for Spy Kids 3 are really interesting.
Wait,
like
Walkman of Doom says I'm Charlie Kelly. Is that Charlie from...
Yes.
from Always Sunny, yeah.
I love Charlie.
Lampy says, wait, is Jonah older or Maddie? I'm
Jonah's older.
the oldest one.
You robbed the cradle.
Well, that's not true.
You're, what, 26 and I'm 24?
Yeah.
I aspire to be 5'10". You know what gets me?
Yeah, me
I
too.
tell guys I'm 5'10", and they're like, no, I'm 5'10", and they're clearly like 5'5". They're like, you have to be 6'5", because I'm 5', and I'm like, you're not.
Just a little guy.
Just, like, it's
I'm
not.
a Sagittarius, says Maddie thought that bone joke went under the radar.
How tall am I? I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10" when I have a good night of sleep and when I remember that I'm tall and I want my boobs to be perky and I stand up straight.
Worst stream of the year, ladies and gents!
Ooh, coin is 6 foot.
Boinkadink.
I'm 6 foot even,
Coinkadink.
and I can prove that in the court of law.
Younger sister. Yeah, I'm taller than my older sister. She's like your height, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taller than my older sister. I was taller than my little brother, too.
So Nox
Then he
says,
grew.
can you explain what 5'10 is in non-hamburger terms?
No.
Genuinely, no, I cannot.
literally don't think I can. You have Google.
5'10 in kilometers. I know that's the wrong one for that. It's
Walkman of Doom
0.00178 kilometers.
Walkman of Doom says, how much older is Jonah? You guys are making me sound like a total creep. I'm like 2 years older than you, Maddie. It's totally normal.
We met when I was 19 and he was 20. And then you turned 21 like a month after we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're making me sound like a creep. I'm not a creep.
Fior says I'm 5'4". You know what that means?
Starling says age gap for
No! Stop it! Stop it!
Jonah, no, guys, it's fine, because I'm actually an ageless demon.
That's-
So I'm technically robbing the
Cradle. I think Maddie might be having a stroke.
I'm not doing so well.
No, you don't gotta cancel Jonah.
No. That's not an age. Yeah, we.
Problematic King Jonah.
First the feet, now the age gap. Yeah.
This guy sucks!
It's not even an age gap because, like, we met after both of us were of age.
Sterling Rose says she doesn't have a Dr. Pepper. There are 3 Dr. Peppers on this desk right now, and I think 2 of them are Maddie's.
No, well, 2 of them are. I've had one, and then I've had half of one that I'm drinking. I'm drinking it. I don't feel good.
Big of Fear Energy says Maddie actually got reincarnated and is critiquing these comics for their inaccuracies.
No.
Walkman of Doom says Micah is a baby compared to you two. That is true. I
How
am
old are you? 21? What year is this?
21, I believe. Yes.
You know, you met when I do this thing where when I meet someone, they're perpetually the age
Sterling
when I
Rose
first
says
met them.
drink water.
I drank water. I drank an entire Stanley cup because I'm a basic bitch.
Meep Cube says Maddie is fun and shorter than the Pokemon Furret. And that's
you,
funny.
Meep Cube.
What's a furret?
Yeah, let's see me.
I am
been a
21,
minute.
which means I am, what, like 3 years younger than Maddie?
Pokemon. I don't know math.
Why is everyone always shocked at my age?
Because I
Because
did
you sound like an old man.
Do Furret.
Furret. Is
Yeah,
this
just
a new
searching
one?
Pokemon.
Oh, I love this one!
Wow, Furt is a lot taller than I thought.
The
Yeah.
Pokemon heights, and this might make the people in the chat mad, because I don't actually know that much about Pokemon. Every time I hear them, I feel like they're bullshit.
Starling says, OMG, you have an age?
Yeah, I'm of age.
We are all of age and ready.
Yeah, Sundog says you do sound like an
Can't
old
say
man,
that.
Micah.
Oh.
Bye, Inferno Monkey 22. Have fun seeing Christmas lights.
Yeah,
Oh, bye.
have
Have,
fun.
a good time.
Let's also leave.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
crashing.
I'm crashing. I gotta go to the store and get your dad some stocking stuffers because I love him.
Unless you're watching this, that isn't
I'm
happening.